wọn kì í ṣe Blūe. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ Ọlámídé ló promote. Ṣé kíní kan tí mo fi mọ̀ wípé many things is happening? Èmi mọ̀ pé Bella ni ó kì í ṣe nǹkan kan náà. But nígbà tá a bá fẹ́ fìyàn ṣe ìjàmbá adé, mo fẹ́ bèèrè kan ṣé Zlatan ṣé Blūe ni?
No, Zlatan ṣe Blūe. Gbogbo àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ àdìmọ̀bá ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ fún gbogbo àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ àdìmọ̀bá. Ká bá yọ ọ̀rọ̀ Kiss Daniel, ká bá yọ ọ̀rọ̀ Wizkid, gbogbo àwọn tó kù wọn ṣe Blūe.
Ó ti yé mi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ti mọ ọ̀kan tí mo fẹ́ ní.
Because of maybe they are a singer or they are artists. You understand? So gbogbo àwọn yẹn
mo fẹ́ mú honestly mo ní àwọn proof kan. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo tí mi rò ní pé Bella torí Bella gbogbo ya ṣe Blūe ni wọ́n. Mo máa ń rí fáìlì Bella.
Bella ni o, Zlatan ni o, kò ṣe Blūe because why is that?
Àwọn pípù yìí ni wọ́n gbé ọmọ yìí kúrò nínú ilé Naira.
Kì í ṣègbà tí Mohbad tó lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Naira ló join ní Blūe. Ó ti ṣe láti Ìkòròdú ẹ̀gẹ́t. Ó ti bìlọ́ láti Ìkòròdú. So kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ pé ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bọ́ sọ́dọ̀ Naira. Torí why is that? Tó yẹ pé Naira tó yẹ pé ó jẹ́ ayé náà ni Bella máa gbà kí ló pè Naira Marley ó máa gbà mọ́ra ẹ̀gẹ́t. Ó máa gbà mọ́ra náà ni. So kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ọ̀tì rárá. Wọn ò gbọ́rọ̀ kọ́ọ̀tì.
Because nígbà tí wọ́n nà káàkiri yẹn, ìgbà yẹn ni mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe investigation gan. That guy told me a lot.
Ṣẹ̀rí ìgbà tó ń nà ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín. Ṣẹ̀rí ìgbà tí wọ́n nà kiri yẹn. Ìgbà tó ń nà yẹn wọ́n nà ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ fún wọn ná ju ẹ̀mẹ́rin náà lọ. The last time tí wọ́n nà nígbà tó lọ ṣe fídíò ní Elégùṣì beach tí kìíní lọ kà mọ́bẹ̀ kí ló ń pè Sam Larry lọ kà mọ́bẹ̀ tí a dẹ̀ wọ́n nù Sam Larry àtìgbà yẹn Sam Larry ó ti jáwọ́ lọ́rẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ nà kiri mọ́ ẹ̀gẹ́t. But nǹkan tó wá ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí sìn ọkọ̀ fẹ́ fi gbogbo àwọn nínà búlì tí wọ́n ń búlì ẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ fi kọ́ wọn lọ́rùn ni.
Èmi mọ̀ pé gbogbo yẹn kọ́ torí ká sọ pé tábàtọ́pẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ wípé
ẹni tó yẹ sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín tíwáìpẹ́ ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Sam Larry àti Naira Marley gbogbo kí ni ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ni ọmọ àtijọ́ ẹ má yẹ kí n parọ́ fún yín o àjẹ ọmọ àtijọ́ látijọ́ tipẹ́tipẹ́ ọmọ àtijọ́ gan ọmọ àtijọ́ everybody gan tó báyìí tá a máa ṣe fídíò everybody máa rí so ẹ má mú ẹnu lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn yẹn ara wọn sínú kan tá à ń sọ yìí ẹgẹ́ wọn sínú ẹ̀ rárá àìjí wọn Ọlọ́run wọn sínú ẹ̀.
Ẹ má bínú Mohbad'S ẹ sọ kí nìkan lẹ́ẹ̀kan nípa ọ̀rọ̀ lé ẹni Mohbad ló ní ilé táàpù ibẹ̀.
Èmi sọ fún yín ni mo dẹ̀ tún fi ìgbésí ayé mi búra fún yín pé Mohbad ló nílé ẹ̀ 120 million ni ó ra ilé yẹn 120 million ló rà jáàtì ẹ̀ wá lórí group of everybody.
Ìdàrọ́sà sọ nínú kóòtù wípé onílé ní pé káwọn tó ti fẹ́ lé àwọn jáde tẹ́lẹ̀ pé torí kò sọ fún àwọn kóòtù reserve.
Ó lé gbogbo Mohbad ló ní 120 million. Àgbo ìbẹ̀ ló introduce ìgbà tí Mohbad tó lọ ṣẹ́kì ilé yẹn tó lọ ṣe investigation lórí ilé yẹn. Ó sọ fún àgbo ìbẹ̀ pé aláyé mo ti ṣe investigation lórí ilé yìí o. Tí àgbo ìbẹ̀ dẹ̀ tún congratulate pé mo sọ fún ẹ pé ilé yẹn wà òkè. Go ahead mo lè wà lẹ́yìn. Mo fẹ́ sáré béèrè kan náà tó rà tẹ́lá ẹ náà ó sẹ̀ǹdẹ̀ sáàbù ìbẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ sáré béèrè kan náà bọ̀bọ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ̀ ní ojú ẹ̀ ká lẹ́sà.
Bóyá mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó dà pé wọ́n mọ nǹkan kan púpọ̀ gan-an. Wọ́n ní ẹ̀mẹ́rin náà nà Mohbad àbí. Ẹlẹ́mẹ́rin náà nà Mohbad. Kí náà nà Mohbad fún? Ṣé ẹjẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín ọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n nà Mohbad yẹn pé ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀gá sí ọmọọṣẹ́ ni. Nínú aṣọ bàbá mi ẹ má gé mi lójú pé kí náà nà Mohbad bá ẹni sùúrù wọ́n kọ̀ tó kì í sá òkè ẹ má bínú.
Ok, ẹni sùúrù ẹ jẹ́
Bẹ́lá ṣúgbà ó sì Mohbad lórí kó sí lórí pé ara ìwọ náà dára fún ẹ mọ̀ pé Mohbad tó ṣe nǹkan tó ná kùn ara ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ àti láti Bẹ́lá ṣúgbà tó ti kọ́ ẹ̀rọ tó ti ṣe lé tó ti ṣe kọ̀ ọ̀hún. Bẹ́lá ṣúgbà ó ti ṣú because most of the team there. Wọ́n ní àdéhùn papọ̀ and most of the team Mohbad ló ṣe gbogbo nínà tó ń ná ẹ̀ wọ́n kàn fi ń dẹ́rù bá nípa ọmọ tó níyàn tó ní aláfẹ̀yìntì tó ti rí fámìlì ẹ̀ fínísì pé no eléyìí tá bá ń dẹ́rù bá ẹ̀rù máa bà. Exactly kò ní kankan méjì ó kàn gbèjà ẹ̀ ní kò sí kankan kò ń ṣe pé wọ́n jọ ní bífù kan kì í ṣe pé wọ́n jọ ní bóyá wọ́n jọ gbàyàwó ara wọn àbí kankan náà àtọ̀ kò sí nǹkan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀. I said something like this before pé ó dà pé nígbà pé wọ́n fẹ́ kó padà wá sínú ìsinmi bàbá náà sọ́nà bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wípé Naira sọ wípé tí mo bá ti bá lọ gbogbo ìlànà tó ń ti là sílẹ̀ máa dàrú. Exactly. Ipò máa dàrú torí Mohbad ló ń kọ many things fún wọn ní inú ilé yẹn. Bàbá kìíní wọ́n fi àjùlọ hàn ó lè túmọ̀ ní káàkùn lọ ti wá náà. Bàbá ọ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé sọ pé bàbá yẹn mọ̀ pé àwọn tó wà nínú ilé ẹ̀ wọ́n ní bífù pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ni bàbá máa ti dúró ti bọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀. Bàbá ń rò bóyá àwọn tó ní àjùlọ sọ pé bàbá mọ̀ pé bóyá ọmọ òun ṣe kú yìí àwọn èèyàn máa dúró tì í bàbá ò ní tètè lọ sin ọmọ yẹn and bàbá ò rẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn tó wà ní ilé tọ́jọ́ ń jẹ tọ́jọ́ ń mu àwọn gbọ̀ngàn ní ilé èṣù lẹ́yìn. Bọ̀dìgbà tí wọ́n dé police station wáyé tí wọ́n wá sọ fún Samilari kó má nà wọ́n. Ìgbà tí wọ́n kì í ṣe pé wọ́n dé police station rí o. Ìyá bàbá yìí láwọn lọ sí police station láì mọ ìgbà o. No bóyá bàbá mọ àwọn ọlọ́pàá náà ìgbà tó ti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ Elégùṣì tó ti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tó ní ẹnu ní Èkó tó àwọn ọlọ́pàá ò ní take wọn serious kẹfà àwọn tó léyìn wọ́n ti rí bàbá Mohbad finish pé àwọn eléyìí wọn ò jámọ́ kankan tó ẹ pọ̀ ọmọ tó jámọ́ kankan ni àbí ọmọ tó ní gbáńgbáná ṣokò lórí ni pé ọmọ tó ń ṣe wọn ò ní ṣe fún Mohbad àìbọ́ṣẹ̀ ṣe yẹn òun náà ń ka sára kò jà tó ẹ kó jà ní nǹkan tá à ń sọ ìkọlà àwọn máa ṣọ òun náà jà kọ́ bá ń bí lélẹ̀ òun náà máa sọ fún ọ pé ní òun máa tẹ́kì ẹ̀ ẹ̀kẹta nígbà tí ó kọ́ ó rí àìsí rọ́gẹ́dì ni exactly ẹni tó rọ̀ jẹ́ pé ọmọ tó bá ti jẹ́ ìyá àwòkọ́ lè fi jẹun àṣà ó lè pé bọ̀tù mi fẹ́ ṣe ohun tó ń ṣe nìyẹn pé àṣà ni mí tí bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà pé ó ní mo tẹ̀lé ti kọ́ ni iná ń bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá orin tí mò ń sọ yẹn ó ní mo ṣe kinní kan ń bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ń wá ẹ má bínú ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá orin yẹn wọ́n silent mo beach ni mí mo lè cut violet but kinní kan beach ni mí ṣe kó lọ́dún ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó ní mo lè cut violet ó ní bọ̀tì so ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé kì í ṣe pé kò lè ṣe gbọ̀gbọ̀n lórí ẹ̀. pé kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ kan but number one ẹ̀jẹ̀ àtọwọ́ pé Mohbad ò ń ṣe ẹni tó máa ń pariwo irú gan-an àgbà tó ti ṣe ẹgbẹ́ nítorí tó dẹ̀ wá sí tó mú fò sí ìlọ́gbé kọ́ bá invite ẹ̀dùn kó wá sí meet ìjọ Sunday kó bá wá sí meeting ìjọ Sunday pàtó mọ̀ mí nìyẹn kó bá wá sí meeting ìjọ Sunday kọ́ bá sọ fún pé kìíní báyìí wọ́n fẹjọ́ sùn wọ́n ṣe gbádá gbogbo nǹkan tó bá dùn lọ́kàn kó sọ ọ́ sí ó máa sọ fún ọ pé kọ́ kúdà bóun.
Get next level comfort with our most adapted daily liners.
Òun fẹ́ violence. Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan kíní yìí ká bá sọ pé ọ̀gá ẹ̀ ká bá ń dìrò mọ́ pé Naira Marley ọ̀gá ẹ̀ kì í ṣe pé Naira Marley náà ó jẹ́ ìtì kan àbí kì í ṣe ẹni tó kọjá àbáwí kì í ṣe kó kọjá ẹni ìbáwí kò sí bó ṣe lè lówó tó ká bá fẹ́ tírìtì fọ́kọ̀pọ̀ a máa tírìtì fọ́kọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ kò bá ṣe nǹkan tó tọ̀nà a máa tírìtì fọ́kọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ but ká bá ń bi Mohbad ní kan báyìí ló máa sọ kò fẹ́ wàhálà kò fẹ́ kọ̀kọ̀ sẹ́mi ara ẹ̀ and ṣẹ́rí àti gbàtàjẹ́ tí tàti wọ́ọ̀nù Naira Marley àti Sam Larry pé nǹkan kan báyìí kọ́ má ṣe fún mọ́ wọn ṣe kí ní ẹ̀ fún ẹ má yẹn parọ́ fún yín wọn ṣe fún mọ́ rárá.
But wọ́n ti kọ́ ti depression fún un ṣé ká sọ pé inú ilé ni depression wà ní àti ìgbàlódé.
Mohbad ti free Mohbad èmi sọ fún yín pé Mohbad ti free kò sọ̀rọ̀ depression nínú ilé rárá ní nǹkan tá à ń sọ kò sọ̀rọ̀ depression nínú ẹ̀ kí Mohbad kó bá yẹ kó jẹ́ tó wà depression ni ṣó tó lọ ní tó wá sí Ìkòròdú yìí number one kò ní wá ó ti free gan ó ti free tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti free ẹ̀ tó yẹ pé àti ẹyẹ o àti ayé o àti àlóra o ló ń bá ṣe ló bá ń lọ.
àwọn wá sọ pé Wùmí bí lọ tó bá tọ̀ pẹ̀lú wá bá sọ fún yín ẹ má fi ọyún lọ jáde.
ní òsì ní nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí tó bá sọ pé wọ́n ti free èèyàn tó bá sọ pé wọ́n ti free èèyàn wọ́n ti free Mohbad tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti free ó ti ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe ìmú gan Naira Marley gan ó ti dọ́kàn kúrò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ó ti dọ́kàn kúrò ẹjọ́ sọ fún mi Naira Marley lọ́ọ̀gù Mohbad lọ ó lọ́ọ̀gù
ní August tí Mohbad fẹ́ lọ sí UK Paul Okoye Mohbad ló ṣe interview yẹn o ọlọ́pàá ọ̀lẹ́ máa di ìbàdàn ṣé ó sọ̀rọ̀ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wípé Okoye ti kọ́kọ́ pe Naira Marley sọ wípé kó má gbé òun lọ pé ọmọ yẹn ó síkì ó ní health issue kan ó ní kinní kan ó ní gbà tó bàjẹ́ fún
lọ́rọ̀ yẹn ká ní mo fẹ́ gbéyàn lọ ṣòòsì wọ́n á béèrè nípa ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀gá tàbí jọ ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀gá
ẹ̀sẹ̀ ló mọ̀ pé wọ́n àjọ sí papọ̀ mọ́.
ìjọba ẹ̀ kó mọ̀ pé wọ́n àjọ sí papọ̀ ni kò ní pe Naira Marley olóòkú kó mọ̀ tọ́yẹ kó mọ̀ pọ́jọ ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ ni kò ní pe Naira Marley jẹ́gẹ́t ó máa kọ́ńtàtì Mohbad fúnra rẹ̀ ni ó máa kọ́ńtàtì.
Mohbad ló wá padà pé Mohbad nígbà tó mọ̀ pé.
jẹ́rìí ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe modernization yẹn tó dá record label títí ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ àti ìgbà tí kìíní wọ́n ti fẹ́ gbé lọ sí show ó jìnnà síra wọn kì í ṣe láti ẹ̀ yìí ni Mohbad dá modernization lẹ̀ ó ti dá sílẹ̀ láti January last year àti ìgbà tí olùkọ́ ilé tí wọ́n wá Mohbad kiri àti November 2022 àti November 2022 ló ti ń wá Mohbad kiri ló ti kọ́ńtàtì kí ló pè Naira Marley òun nídìí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀.
kì í ṣe August yẹn ni ó kọ́ńtàtì.
kì í ṣe August yẹn àtọ́ ká ní wọ́n fẹ́ pé eléré wá síbi kan lẹ́nu kọ́ wá máa postpone ìgbà tí eléré ẹ̀dẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ òkè òun ní time ní bóyá wọ́n ní kí ló máa pè wọ́n ti free bóyá wọ́n gbé eléré oríṣiríṣi wá síbẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ free ní time báyìí like ẹjẹ́ sọ bọ́ báyìí bóyá mo fẹ́ gbé Naira Marley wá sí show mi fún ok ibi tí mo wá fẹ́ lò ibi tí mo fẹ́ lò bóyá kò sí space bẹ́ẹ̀ eléré oríṣiríṣi ló máa gbé wá síbẹ̀ ìgbà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ní time bóyá bí in the next 3 months tí wọ́n wá fún mi ní date yẹn ẹ̀mọ̀ ìgbà tẹ́mi ti nọ́kàn pé mo fẹ́ gbé kinní lọ yẹn mo ti kọ́ńtàtì eléré pé mo fẹ́ gbé èèyàn báyìí pé mo fẹ́ gbé wá àwọn tí wọ́n wá ní ibi tí mo fẹ́ lò yẹn kọ́ wá máa fún mi kọ́ wá máa postpone pé kò sáyé lẹ́nu kò sáyé lọ́la èmi kẹ́ẹ̀tì kọ́ńtàtì eréńlẹ̀ ní mi pé mo fẹ́ gbé ẹ lọ síbi kan báyìí. ṣé ní distance tó wà láàárín pé ìgbà tí kọlùkọ yìí pé Naira Marley yẹn it's not 4 months it's not 5 months ṣe get tó ti kọ́ńtàtì Naira Marley lẹ̀ pé ẹni báyìí mo fẹ́ lo ẹni báyìí ṣe get ìgbà tí Mohbad jẹ́ get ìgbà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ fà máa fi tó máa fi kọ́ńtàtì Mohbad bóyá in the next 6 months or 5 months lọ́ọ́ ṣe ń get through Mohbad pé okay lọ́ọ̀ṣẹ̀ ń jẹ́ tí mo bá dìbò ó yá mo ti bèrè ẹ mo ti wá ẹ kiri láti ọjọ́ ìpolongo àìpolonṣi gbádà ìṣìpolonṣi kò wọ́n náà rẹ̀ ọ̀yá wọ́n ní kankan ṣe é wọ́n ní ṣe jẹ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ fún yín kì í ṣe pé distance ni ó súnmọ́ra wọn náà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ.
Sọ̀rọ̀ nínú ìsáàkì tó ṣe làwa ti sọ yẹn.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's still the same thing. Kì í ṣe pé wọ́n béèrè question ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹni pé ó yẹ̀yẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá ni àbúyẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ níjẹta. Get so bó ṣe ń lọ nìyẹn and ẹjẹ sọ fún lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ilé Mohbad wọn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ilé Mohbad ẹ bá mú ẹnìkan tó mọ̀ láàrin wọn tó mọ̀ láàrin àwọn fámìlì ẹ̀ òun nìkan Mohbad mi gan ìgbà tí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ bóyá bàtí wọ́n kó délé ní after 1 month tó kó délé ni òun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Mohbad ló ní ilé yẹn.
Orúkọ tó lè fi àṣẹ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣú àpé kí ìsorúkọ ọmọ náà fi ra lé.
Lóò ilé ọ̀ṣọ́rọ̀ ọmọ kò sórúkọ ọmọ ọkàn ilé orúkọ Mohbad ló wà ní everything.
Ẹ̀wọ́n tí Ìyábọ̀ wá rí pé ọwọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ nǹkan fámílì ọ̀rẹ́ nǹkan náà fi ra lé yẹn. Ṣé pé Ìyábọ̀ sọ?
Ẹ wo àwọn Ìyábọ̀ àbíkọ̀kan àwọn èèyàn wọ́n ní kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ń wá ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni. Wọ́n ní kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ń wá ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Wọn kì í ṣe pé wọ́n fẹ́ bóyá kí wọ́n fẹ́ bí justice fún Mohbad. Àwọn kọ́tàdé sọ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ justice ò ṣe tẹ́gbọ́n tún àwa sílẹ̀ ni pé ẹ jẹ́ ká dá síríà fáwọn tó ṣiṣẹ́ yìí. Gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ máa ti tún lẹ̀.
Ṣé àwọn náà ti kọ́ náà tí wọ́n lólílé ti lé wọn síta torí ìyá náà sọ pé Dàrúsà fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pọ̀ pé wọ́n lílé lé wọn síta kan ti ní kán máa lọ nínú ilé tí Mohbad ṣé fẹ́ sọ pé Dàrúsà mọ̀ pé Mohbad ló nílé.
Dàrúsà nìkan tọ́jú mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín Dàrúsà nìkan ló mọ̀ pé Mohbad ló nílé yẹn. Dàrúsà nìkan ẹnìkan tó lè mọ̀ pé Mohbad ló kí mo gba àdúrà mọ̀ pé Mohbad ló nílé yẹn. Àdúrà kò mọ̀ pé Mohbad ló nílé yẹn. Dàrúsà nìkan ló mọ̀ pé Mohbad ló nílé. Dàrúsà nìkan ló mọ̀.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ fún àǹtí rẹ̀ Dàrúsà dẹ̀ sọ fún àǹtí rẹ̀ tó ti yá Mohbad wí lórí fóònù pé wọ́n náà ti fẹ́ lé wọn síta ti fẹ́ gbà wọ́n síta.
Ẹ jẹ́ sọ fún yín kó bá ní kí àwa àkàdẹ́sì rí à lẹ́ni à.
Olaide, sorry, I'm just seeing your message now. You asked me to pause the record.
Yeah, I wanted to point out to something. So you are going to continue playing it. See, the thing is, you are able to confirm. Kenny was trying to make it look like it was the cultist that came over, but this guy came over and said no, that he died in the house, which will happen. So all this team will mean that you are engaging. You're going to engage this as stand with you, Queen Mother, that fools. Okay, my engage on are fools. So continue with that. Thank you.
Kọ́kọ́ tó súnmọ́ Mohbad Dàrúsà náà máa kọ́ gbé kaba gbé Dàrúsà kaba tọ́ṣọ̀ Dàrúsà láàrin 2 days wọ́n máa sa àwọn tó ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n máa sọ fún wa tàbí máa dá sí ìyá fún wọn tó ẹ pa máa kàn wọ́n lẹ́sẹ̀ bóyá a máa yún wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ ni àbá máa kàn wọ́n lápá rí nǹkan kan tó ṣáà máa ṣe kankan wẹ̀. Dàrúsà nìkan ló mọ̀ pé Mohbad lò nílẹ̀ láfà Dàrúsà àbú ibẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀dà kí ló ń pè Bẹ́là náà mọ̀ pé Mohbad lò nílẹ̀ yẹn Bẹ́là ó mọ̀ pé Mohbad lò nílẹ̀ yẹn ó di kí ló ń porúkọ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ó di reset àbí ó mọ̀ pé Mohbad lò nílẹ̀ yẹn òun náà mọ̀ pé Mohbad lò nílẹ̀ yẹn.
Báyìí tí gbogbo wọn sọ̀pọ̀tì Ìyábọ̀ tí Ìyábọ̀ ń parọ́ pé ẹnìkan ọ̀rẹ́ nǹkan mẹ́wàá ẹnìkan ara àwọn ẹ̀rí àdọ́ta òun gọ́dọ̀ta òun wọ́n ló ní ilé yẹn. Ṣé wọ́n ti wá ta ilé yẹn lẹ́nu mi sí?
Wọ́n ti ta ilé yẹn wọ́n ti ta. Kọ́ bá ti ta ni àgbo ibẹ̀ máa ti mọ̀. Wọ́n ti ta.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n tí wọ́n wá ní àwọn èèyàn kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ tó kí náà láti léṣe.
kò sẹ́ni bọ̀dún wọn lè gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà wọn lè gbé bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ̀yìn kò ní jẹ́ ìbádùn.
Exactly wọn lè gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó lè gbé bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè gbé bẹ́ẹ̀.
Nígbà tí mo bá ní náà lálẹ́ sílẹ̀ tí mo sọ fáwọn wà.
Káwá bóyá nǹkan tí mo lè sọ pé kò sọ fún bàbá ẹ̀ ni wípé advice ló gbọ́. Advice because number one ìgbà tá àbúrò ibẹ̀ tó máa ṣó ilé yẹn fún àbúrò ibẹ̀ tó wà tàbúrò ibẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ilé yẹn. Even ìgbà tá everybody rí na everybody àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan ti sọ ọ̀hún from the starting ìdí àti ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Àbúrò ibẹ̀ ó screenshot conversation wa àti Mohbad tó post yẹ. Ó screenshot yẹ ó jẹ́ everybody ti rí everybody ti rí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tipẹ́tipẹ́ náà. Ó post yẹ báyìí pé yà ilé tuntun tí ọmọ ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rà ibẹ̀ lọ tún wá pamọ́. Ó pò sí ó jẹ́ kẹ́rìbọ̀dì tí àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan ti sọnù láti.
Ojú mi kàn rí nígbà yẹn ni pé Àbú sọ wípé Ṣamilárì ò kì í ṣe ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ àwọn wáì tó dínà yẹn.
Ká bá sọ pé ọjọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ fún mi ká bá pe Àbú ibẹ̀ ní presidential.
Good heart, please can you pause? Good heart, please pause. Please pause. Okay, for those who are here that don't understand Yoruba, I just feel it's okay. Please just hold on. Let me quickly summarize what we played here so that people will be able to understand. Some people just came up. So earlier on, we're discussing about what's going on. Then some person, I think it's Good Heart, was like, have we heard about the interview, blah, blah, blah. So we said, let us play this let us hear, because at the time, hosts and moderators were already sleeping. You understand? So we're trying to pick out a word that was said in the interview, because she made a statement. She said, although it's a long stuff, but in between they said something, and that's why we're playing this voice recording to continue with what we're analyzing. Along the line, when this thing started playing, the voice record of Tenny Omologo, we started playing it. When she started playing it, Tenny was trying to make us understand from where she started. She said, based on her investigation, right, that they said some guys were on Mohbad's funeral. And while they were on the funeral, before they even got to the funeral, they have carried Mohbad's corpse and swapped cars. And it is cultists that did it. So I think that guy sent a request in order to debunk the investigation Tenny Omologo was pushing out there. Okay? Trying to make it that the cultists were the ones that carried Mohbad's corpse. And in a way, along the line, while they were talking, were like, okay, are you sure it's not the cultists that attacked Mohbad, blah, 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 Naira Marley? So the guy was telling them, no, that it is not anything that has to do with cultists. That this thing, so maybe among the cultists, all of them, the other camp and all that, they might have done a meeting. We all have heard different stories. I'm just saying, there are many things that have to do with cultism, because Tenny was still trying to, say, oh, this is based on investigation. And he said, if it is based on cultism, by now, gunshots would have been in the air. That is not about it. So he now confirmed that even the house, so she asked about the house. He said, the house that Mohbad is, that they are claiming that is rented, it is not rented apartment. That house belongs to Mohbad. And he mentioned, I'm saying, I quote, according to him, that Abu Ebel is aware of the house, knows about the house. And the house was bought for 120 million naira. That Darosha in the family knows, but he's thinking that Adura and the rest of the family are not really aware that Mohbad is the real owner of that house. And that's why they're coming out with that narrative that Mohbad's house is on rent because they want to sell it. And she now asked, have they sold the house now? He said, no. He said, but they said they've sold it. He said, no, that the house has not yet been sold. If the house has been sold, Abu Ebel would have been informed. But for now, the house has not yet been sold. So they are still trying to, but it's not yet sold out. And also what they were confirming is that it wasn't any external thing. Then they talked about the Davido or whatever, the way we're trying to narrate it, like about maybe whether these people are involved. They said they are trying to frame those people that nothing that has to do with Davido. He claimed one thing, I don't know how true. He said Davido didn't send anything. That one that they are trying is because they are trying to frame some people up. And he now made mention of something. He said the people who are threatening, if you go back and listen to that part, I even commented on it. He said those people who are threatening, and I'm looking at it that those who are threatening the true justice seekers is what he was trying to say, that they are the ones behind it. They are the ones that are actually even blocking the whole thing. And they are waiting for the government to do their own. If they don't do, they are cultists, so they might now take over. So I hope I've been able to brief you. Did I brief well, as in summarize well all with
this? You did well.
Thank you very much. So
people just came in and they didn't know why we are playing this. We want to debunk that narrative of cultism. Like cutting that killing. He died in the house, and this guy has helped us to. We don't want people that are hosts. People should learn how to say things that will support this case. We won't allow anybody to be bringing with us a narrative that is not clear. Mohbad died in the house. I will never. No nonsense. Thank you, good. Continue playing.
Oh my goodness. Host, give me lion. Everybody are saying yes. I explained.
Don't worry, they're gonna go back and go back lion.
Please continue.
Let
me know when to stop again so you can summarize. So it won't be this long. All right, darling. Thank you.
Let me say, the belongs to Kola. Kola is from Shagam. Again. Okay. So Pipesh, who belongs to Korodu small Ogijo. Again. About to ask a Korodu, see Mohbad is me. About the pay Korodu, see Mohbad is achieve again. So Kaba lost our Korodu, Kaba lost our small coin. Àwọn bíi Sam Larry ti ṣe nìyẹn. Ẹ̀gẹ̀ Sam Larry ò ṣe bàbá ní àbúrò ó ti ń jagun ẹ̀bọ̀ láti Ṣàgámù. Gbogbo wọn tá à ń sọ ó ti ń jagun ẹ̀bọ̀ láti Ṣàgámù.
Ìyẹn ni pé kì í ṣe mẹ́mbà tí kì í ṣe tíìmù tí wọ́n wọ́n ti branch kan náà.
Wọ́n ṣe nǹkan kan náà.
Ok, ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yẹ kí wọ́n tó sọ ni pé àpẹ́ kì í ṣe ọmọ ẹ̀yẹ.
Ó jìnnà síra wọn ṣètò kan náà ẹyẹ ní Sam Larry ẹyẹ ní Naira Marley. So Naira Marley àti Sam Larry the same level lọ́jọ́ wa. But ká bá sọ pé àgbo ibẹ̀ ó ṣe ẹran òlú kan ẹran gbogbogbò làgbo ibẹ̀. Láti Abẹ́òkúta ni o, láti Ṣàgámù ni o, láti.
Káwọn ní pẹ́sidẹ́ntì àgbogbo wọn kó kọ́ ó ní pẹ́sidẹ́ntì yẹn ó sì máa láwọn bíráǹchì lábẹ́ tiẹ̀.
Gbogbo branch ló wà lábẹ́.
Wá bí náà ẹ̀ ṣàbẹ̀rẹ̀.
Láti Ìbàdàn ni o, láti Oǹdó ni o, láti everywhere gbogbo ìlú wà lábẹ́. Nǹkan tó yẹ sọ pé Sam Larry ò mọ̀ pé ó yẹ pé òun ló mú Sam Larry. Sábà òun ló mú Sam Larry ṣe ìṣòro tá a sọ yìí. Yà ọwọ́ tó ọwọ́ Sam gbogbo tá a sọ yìí náà kì í ṣe pé Sam Larry ò sọ̀tọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún wa. But kò ṣe pé àwa sọ pé ẹnìkan ó fly lábẹ́ wa sìn ẹnìkan fly lábẹ́ wa. Ó ní discipline ta lè ṣe fún rẹ̀ nìyẹn. But ẹni tó fly lábẹ́ wa ẹni tó fly lábẹ́ wa tó wá lọ tó ti wà níbi tó ti wà ń bẹ̀ tó dẹ́ pé àwa la wá bá ń bẹ̀ tàtí wá jọ̀gá lórí ẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ kì í ṣe pé Sam Larry ọmọ ìlú ni ọmọ Lagos State ni àbú ìbẹ̀ wá síbẹ̀ tó wá jọ̀gá lórí ẹ̀ ni. Ṣékọ̀ tí mo sọ ní èyí, ó wá síbẹ̀ ó wá jọ̀gá lórí ẹ̀ ni tí ṣe pé àbú ìbẹ̀ jọ ọmọ Èkó àbí kankan. No, kò ń ṣe ọmọ Èkó, ó wá síbẹ̀, ọ́pọ̀sì ẹ̀ wá síbẹ̀ tó wá jọ̀gá lórí ẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n ṣọmọ ibi tí àbú ìbẹ̀ bá jókòó sí Sam Larry ò lè jókòó síbẹ̀. Again, ibi tí àbú ìbẹ̀ bá wà, Sam Larry ò lè jókòó síbẹ̀, wọn ò bí dá. So kọ́tà àwọn gbogbo géèmù tó pọ̀rọ̀ ẹyẹ sẹ́yẹ àbí ẹyẹ sáàyè ni. Kọ́tà sọ pé àwọn máa ṣàtọ̀ wọn ká 5-2 àbí 3.
Lọ́gbídá tí wọ́n sin Mohbad yẹn, wọ́n ní mọ́tò tó gbé wá láàárọ̀. Ó tún padà wá òkúta tí wọ́n rẹ̀ tán. Wọ́n tún wá wá fórí ìsàrè yẹn.
Fún yín gbogbo kẹ́ bá wo sí yẹn gan kẹ́ bá rí pé wọ́n lè gbé Mohbad síbẹ̀ báyìí. Ọ̀pọ̀ kan ti sáré ń dá ẹ̀pẹ̀ sórí ẹ̀ tó sọ pé kó dúró. Bẹ́ẹ̀ so gbogbo kíní yẹn gbogbo kíní yẹn àti bíríkìlà ni àti everything ni wọ́n ti sí gbogbo ẹ̀ pa.
Bí àdé ẹ̀ gbogbo àtàn sí ìjọ ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ti gba ẹ̀wọ̀ sìmẹ́ntì tó ló kọ́ sí tíìkì tó. Ẹ̀wọ̀n ti dàgbà tá a bá dà ọgbọ́n ló da sọ bò wọ́n máa rẹ̀ tẹ̀gbẹ́tẹ̀gbẹ́ tátẹ́gùn kòkò tiẹ̀ lè mú.
Wọ́n dọ̀ tí wọ́n fi pure cement tí wọ́n fi everything sí lórí ìdí eléyàn ṣọ̀rọ̀ ní ara.
Wọ́n ti wọ́n sáré ṣerú kàmí ẹ̀ tán sáré rọ́ọ̀ṣì tán sáré mú tán sáré bò ní tán fi àdúgbò tí kò lẹ́sìn.
Tọ́ẹ́pà àdé ló pa Mohbad ni wọn ò tí ì lè sin Mohbad bẹ́ẹ̀. Irú ìmọ̀ ibi tí wọ́n pa lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ gbọ́ ipa Mohbad yẹn la a máa ti gbé. Ṣé gẹ́ẹ̀tì? Kò sẹ́nìbọ̀dì tó máa gbé a máa gbé straight away.
Let me quickly say. So while what he's still saying, they were talking about the cultist parts now, and he was saying some things that they've investigated. That even what's his name? Sam Larry has also talked about his own side. At some point, he made mention that I think she was asking what Abu Ebel's camp is or so. So it was more or less like Abu Ebel is more or less like the god of all, like maybe like a godfather for everyone. Of all type of beds, I don't know, for all types of cultists. So he now still talked about, that if wherever Abu Ebel sits, there's no house Sam Larry can go near there. And he made presidential, So he said that, okay, there was someone that made a comment, right, in what I was saying. Let me quickly say what that person said. Part of, maybe I think I omitted that part. Let me quickly read that person. He said, he mentioned Wunmi knew a month after they moved in. Yes, that Wunmi knew about the house, that Mohbad owns the house a month after they moved in. So Wunmi and Darusha knows that Mohbad is the owner of the house. So going forward, they were talking about the cultism part and all that, Sam Larry can sit beside them. And if they are going to even ponder further, that if it were to be maybe a cultist of, that they wouldn't have even buried Mohbad that very day. Because Tenny was still saying, she went back again about that cultist part, that the cultists, they left in the morning, came back in the evening to come and see how they finished that job, that they made sure that they sealed the ground. So he was not trying to make her understand that wherever you've gotten that story from, it's all Lamba. Maybe they are trying to just say nonsense. Like if indeed those people were the one that did the job. Now before they even buried Mohbad, that very night that they even heard, the moment they heard, that very day that they heard that Mohbad might, that things would have started sopping. They would have started showing their talents, like wiping off people, because things would have really, they would have investigated and done it. But it is not anything that has to do with cultists. But the spying happened in the house. Tenny is just trying to say that the spying did not happen in the house, that it is cultists that did the spying. And he is trying to say that it is not different cultists. In a way, what the guy is trying to settle is that different cults, like maybe trying to make sure that there is no wahala between external cults, that they've investigated from different cults, that is not even Mohbad's camp. Within Mohbad's camp, outside Mohbad's camp, the pipe did not come from there, but Mohbad's pipe came from inside the house, based on their own investigation. So maybe we can continue. If I not complete it, please, anybody can drop the comments. So I think I've narrated to where these guys talked now. For those who don't understand very well. Okay, thank you. I got a yes that but yeah, please, you can go ahead, put that.
Carol. Check for me.
Yes, I'll go. Carol. Yes.
Ẹjọ́, mo fẹ́ máa rí chipping nǹkan sí nǹkan tí ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n tó wà nísàlẹ̀ yẹn ń sọ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀gbọ́n tó wà ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sìn kí lady tó sọ̀rọ̀. Nítẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn ń sọ correct ni. Curtis kọ́ ló pa Mohbad. Ó ti yé yín, òun kọ́. Ìjà tí wọ́n jọ jà, nǹkan tó lọ sí show níjọ́ Sunday. Wọ́n fàdé show yẹn ni. Nígbà tí Mohbad lọ sórí stage tó lọ play tán, tí Mohbad bọ́lẹ̀, Flatan Ogun stage, Mohbad fẹ́ máa lọlé. Mohbad wà ní mọ́tò Prado pẹ̀lú Wunmi àti Prime Boy. Wọ́n ń fa ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń fà wá yẹn, wọ́n tó wá show. Ọmọ Wunmi yẹn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ wàhálà yẹn nínú mọ́tò pẹ̀lú Mohbad. wọ́n ń bèèrè lọ́wọ́ prime boy pé kí ni nǹkan tó ń fa lára wọn torí ìwọ ló ṣe kẹta wọn ń bẹ̀ tọ́lọ́run ń ṣe kẹrin yín kí ni wọ́n ń fà prime boy ń sọ pé mo ṣàwọn kan ń fa wàhálà bọ̀ mo mọ̀ kan tí wọ́n ń sọ nítorí dẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn àwọn ọmọ yóò mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó fi ń ṣeré tó bá dé high court ìgbẹ́ máa bọ́ǹdì ìyá mi ní tí wọ́n bá mọ̀ kó sọ tó máa ń bá prime boy sọ pé kí ló ń fà ní mọ́tò wọ́n ló wà ń bẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn ẹ̀yà ni èèyàn kan hágìl ní ìmí nǹkan tó but wọ́n hágìl wọ́n ìwọ́dẹ̀ intervene ó sọ fún Mohbad gbà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ Mohbad ẹ gbàgbé kínní náà ìwà àti ẹ má fa wàhálà yìí bí náà ẹ bá dé gẹ́gẹ́ lọ sọ́tẹ̀ lára yín náà ó prime boy sọ pé òun sọ ọlọ́run bó ṣe intervene bóyá ló bírò Mohbad ní ó wà provoked Mohbad wà bọ́lẹ̀ ó wá work out to prime boy nínú Prado bóyá ó ní òun ló ń gbà wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ òun ò fọwọ́ kan Mohbad ó ṣàwọ́ọ̀kẹ́ bọ́lẹ̀ nínú mọ́tò gbogbo story kan sọ fún wa pé gíláàsì ló gbé lọ́wọ́ táwọn dàrúṣà ń sọ tí gbogbo irọ́ ló ń pa ṣé wọ́n lẹ̀jẹ̀ ń fúlò lára ẹ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ kí n tàn yín ẹ̀jẹ̀ là ń sọ kì í ṣomi tí ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá fúlò lára èèyàn gbogbo akájẹ́ ẹ̀dá fún just 20 minutes ẹ̀yẹ̀ máa collapse ni ẹ wá wo drive tó máa drive láti Ìkòròdú padà lórí Mohbad.
Please like the video, share.
Ẹni sọ̀rọ̀
Good morning,
nǹkan
everybody.
tó fẹ́ pààyàn ń bẹ̀
Share.
irọ́ ló ń pa kì í ṣe ẹ̀gbọ́n tó wà sálẹ̀ ọ̀kan sọ correct ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn sọ ìjánu ilé pẹ̀lú Mohbad òun ló fa ikú ọmọ yẹn wọn ò jẹ́wọ́ ni ṣóyè Afọláṣadé àti ìyàwó bàbá tó ń débẹ̀ ó ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ àǹtí ẹ̀pẹ́ àǹtí ń bá àlejò ṣe pọ̀ tó báyìí nínú.
àwọn tó wọ pé ẹ tó gbé ọmọ ẹ báwọn náà máa sín.
ọlọ́pàá tó débẹ̀ àbí káwọn fámìlì ẹ̀gbọ́n tó débẹ̀ àá máa ti kí.
ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn sọ correct.
sáwọn fámìlì ẹ̀gbìn àwa la bí.
correct ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn sọ.
nígbà sọ kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ sí ààyè ìjẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà sí anything.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni correct ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn sọ. ọ̀rọ̀ fámìlì ni.
ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn bá wọn bá wa parí ìyókù ńgbà ìgbà.
so
How come you hold on the player?
mo ń bọ̀.
ẹ ká gbọ́ ẹ̀ tán àmà analyse ẹ̀ lóta.
Yeah, ẹ máa rí just 2 minutes ní marando ṣé wàhálà yẹn ni wọ́n ń fà nínú ilé ṣẹ́lí tí ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá ń fò lára yàn 20 minutes tí wọ́n bá stop ẹni ẹ máa collapse ẹ̀jọ̀ kankan ò ṣàn nínú mọ́tò then Prado yẹn ṣé wọ́n rí stain ẹ̀jẹ̀ nínú síìtì nínú mọ́tò àwọn tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ intelligent wọ́n wà very intelligent ṣé wọ́n rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ kan ló ń fò nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó bá tí nǹkan bá fò lára yàn ó dídí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ẹ sì máa kókàn tí máa gbẹ̀mí bóyá máa rí àpá ẹ̀nà síìtì ẹ̀jẹ̀ òṣànú Prado rọ́ọ̀nì nínú ilé ni wàhálà yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ìlú ní wọ́n ní Mohbad bàtàn délé òkè ní bẹ́ẹ̀dúmù ẹ̀ wà ó ń gun òkè lọ lọ́mọ yẹn bá fàálà nínú bẹ́ẹ̀dúmù ẹ̀ nínú ilé ẹni kan sọ pé bàtàn wọlé wọ́n rí pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà lára Blūe àti mattress tí Fọláṣadé ń bèèrè àǹtí ẹ̀pẹ́ àǹtí balẹ̀ yẹn ṣe pọ̀ bàtí bàbá Mohbad náà dé dẹ̀ wọ́n ní bàbá yẹn ló kó ọmọ yẹn lábẹ́ step tán tẹ̀ sí dàrúṣà wọ́n ti yẹn bá ọmọ yẹn kí bàbá yẹn kan tó dé wọ́n ti gbé ìrọ̀lẹ́ láyà bàbá yẹn gun òkè lọ interview yẹn bàbá yẹn sọ ẹ lọ wò lórí kíní yẹn mú ó wà ń bẹ̀ bàbá yẹn sọ pé bàbá yẹn gun òkè lọ bàbá yẹn lọ sí yàrá Mohbad ó rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn ó dẹ̀ padà sáré wá bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ mi ti yé yín kò ń ṣe Curtis ló pa Mohbad àwọn ohun mi dàrúṣà àwọn àdúrà síwá ìwọ́de àwọn ìyẹn nìkan tẹ̀ nínú rada àwọn náà mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi kárí operation yẹn ní alẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn tó ti yé yín so mo ṣe ìdúrà náà.
Thank you, sir. But ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ló dé tí profile yín fẹ́ jọ Sam Larry báyìí? Ẹ má bínú.
ẹjọ́ bá kó bá mi ní ṣe Sam Larry o.
Oh, abeg laugh na abeg is on a good note abeg.
wọ́n ṣe Sam Larry ẹjọ́ o.
The Imole you don start.
Yeah, let's continue. Thank you.
Do that. Continue. Thank you.
ṣẹgẹt ọ̀rọ̀ family sí family kábàárẹ sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ family sí family ó ní discipline tá a lè ṣe fún wọn ibi tá a bá rí pé àwọn ìjọba wọn ṣe nǹkan tá a máa ń dá sí ẹ̀rí àfún tá a bá rí pé kíní yìí wọ́n ṣe bóyá ara wa kan ó ṣaláìsí àdúgbò kan a máa sọ fún amáyẹ́kọ́ mọ̀ pé no kíní yìí ṣe àfẹ́fẹ́ káà bá fẹ́ pe òkè a máa pe òkè pé òkè àwa náà ṣe kọ́ta fẹ́ a máa dá sí eré a máa jáde tán fúnra wa pé ìyá àwa làwa ń bẹ àwa ní láti kó síbẹ̀. Èmi ò sọ̀rọ̀ ìbẹ̀rù pé wọ́n bẹ̀rù ọlọ́pàá ló ń ṣe anything a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ from the first time tí a ti gbọ́ pé kìíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ láti send letter káàkiri pé no a máa jáde tán face to face a máa sọ gbogbo ẹ̀bí rẹ́gùn. Gbogbo àtàwọn ṣe investigation wa táwa ní pé kìíní ìbò sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ọ̀tì ń bẹ̀ o. Ìyá mi ẹ má ẹ̀ tàn ìbò sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ọ̀tì ẹ má bá wọn sọ gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ọ̀tì ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ọ̀tì ò sí ní nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí.
Ìgbà tí ní ni pé èmi mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin ló yẹ àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ló yẹ kí wọ́n lọ sí mo dẹ̀ rí wọn níbẹ̀ ń jọ yẹn tí wọ́n ń pariwo pé àwọn náà wá ṣe ẹ̀yẹ fún.
Gbogbo géèmù ni kò sí àsìndẹ̀ rárá.
Mo gbọ́ tí wọ́n ń polówó àbúrákàyà jẹ́.
Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Kòròdú ibi tóun ti fò nìyẹn.
Ókè àwọn yẹn ni wọ́n ń ṣe kinní fún bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Ibi tóun ti fò ibi tó ti gbóhùn wọ̀ lórí yẹn kò ṣe kì í ṣe gbogbo.
Ókè àwọn ibi tó ti ṣẹ̀ wá.
Ibi tóun ti fò nìyẹn tọ́jà mọ̀ pé yà ara wa làwa ní gáà yìí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí kò lè máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn wá rí tí wọ́n kàn ọ̀run ẹ̀ sínú pósí yẹn kí ló yẹ káwọn tíìmù tó kúrò mẹ́yẹn ṣe.
Nọ́mbà wọn ẹ̀ mẹ́rin tán yóò ṣe rí ìgbà gbogbo gbogbo yẹn kàn ọ̀run ẹ̀ sí pósí yẹn ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé létà la ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí fídíò yẹn. Ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ àgbáàdì yẹn ẹ mọ̀ pé Wùmí ò jẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣí kìíní ẹ̀.
Kan sí ó ní kán má sí ó dẹ̀ wá kan ládẹ́.
Kò sẹ́ni bọ̀dì sórí ibi tí wọ́n ti ṣí ọ̀run ẹ̀ yẹn kì í ṣe tòsí ibi tí wọ́n sin sí o àti
ìgbà
tí wọ́n gbé bọ̀ ni wọ́n ṣí.
Wọ́n wá fẹ́ tún sí níbi ibẹ̀ yẹn náà ló wá nínú ọ̀rọ̀ máa sọ.
Wọ́n tún ṣí bẹ̀yẹn ni àti bẹ̀yẹn ni everything máa ti dàrú.
Bọ̀ mo fẹ́ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ sí ká sọ pé Wùmí máa ń pa bí ọrùn yẹn ṣe tẹ̀ sínú pósí ni. Tó fi ní kán má sí.
Nǹkan tí mo lè sọ nìyẹn because bóyá Wùmí wà níbẹ̀ o àbí kò sí níbẹ̀ o that's
no mo pé kí ni tẹ́yìn rí tó fi ní pé kán má sí pósí.
Wọ́n náà ṣe the wound wey dey body na.
Bóyá nǹkan tí mo rò ní pé bóyá tó bá rí pé bóyá tó bá ṣí ń bẹ̀ yẹn bóyá ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ṣàn jáde yẹn nígbà tó lọ bóyá wọ́n máa rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn bóyá wọ́n dẹ̀ máa rí àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n ti ṣe sí ní ara bóyá wọ́n máa rí àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n ṣe sí lára ẹ wò ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n fà wá ní gbó ààrẹ gbóró kọ́tà.
Torí ìṣẹ̀mọ̀ pé níbi ikùn rẹ̀ bíbá ó dà pé plásítà kan wà sálẹ̀ bí.
Plásítà wà níbi ikùn ẹ̀.
Níbi ìsàlẹ̀ yẹ orí ẹ̀ burú sí wà níbi ìsàlẹ̀ báyìí tẹ́ bá wo gbà tí wọ́n gbé jáde yẹn tẹ́ bá wo gbà tí wọ́n gbé ọmọ yẹn jáde tẹ́ bá wo bẹ̀ dáadáa ẹ máa rí wípé níbi white yẹn náà kó wọ́n kàn rẹ̀ sínú pósí ni níbi ìsàlẹ̀ lọ síbi ọ̀nà bí ikùn rẹ̀ yẹn níbi white yẹn ẹ lọ wo white yẹn dáadáa ẹ rí i pé máàkì kan wà nínú aṣọ yẹn. Máàkì wà nínú aṣọ white yẹn plaster wà bí kan bẹ́ẹ̀.
The only interjection is to interpret, please. The only interjection is to interpret, please. We are only interpreting for now, please. The submission will be later. So for people that are just coming, I think Lady Tony Pepe was just asking. The question was, they started with, Tenny is actually saying that according to our investigation, some cultists tried to move, they swapped Mohbad's corpse, like they carried his corpse from one car to another car, and they were the one behind Mohbad's bike. So they had to, after they did that, they came in the morning, they came back in the evening, the same car that they used in bringing Mohbad's corpse, that same car, Sienna, whatever, that they used to come and check Mohbad to be sure that Mohbad's corpse was sealed in the grave. So the guy now had to, I think that was when he sent request, and he had to clear everything that it's not anything about cultists, that cultists are not the ones that killed Mohbad. And that story that they told her that they went to, cultists are involved, or cultists went to, make sure that Mohbad was sealed. They were the ones that were involved in sealing the graveside of Mohbad. That is not anything like that. That she should stop believing in that kind of lamba. That's a false investigation or false rumor that he gave her. And he was trying to state again that he has confirmed that even in the house that the calls that is against only Mohbad's calls. Mohbad is in a cult, yes, but it's normal thing that cultists do. Like it's just like a group of people that maybe they believe in one kind of stuff. So in Mohbad's calls, the people just only went there to pay homage. They didn't do anything evil. They were not the one behind Mohbad's death. But Mohbad's death happened in the house, is within the family, not an external person, not somebody outside, but within the family of Mohbad. And it was still clearing it again that the part that they were saying that maybe Davido and some people paid, he said no, that nothing like that, that they were trying to frame all those other people like Davido. He mentioned names of some people, some artists, and mentioned some parts of maybe cultism that they belong. And he said those people have no hand in it, that they have investigated, that if indeed it was an external thing, that means it has caused a rivalry fight, right? That by then, gunshots would have been in the head. Even that next day that they buried Mohbad wouldn't have been buried. That from that day, people would have gone down for it. So, but because it's not about external thing, it's not a cultist thing, but within family, that it's not a cultist thing, but within family, that. I'm sorry, they sound. Please help us mute now. Oshe, thank you. So. Moving forward. Sorry, I was hearing my voice back. So moving forward, so she now still cleared it that the house that house is, because Tenny was like the land that the house Mohbad rented it. Even Darusha said it in inquest that Mohbad rented the house. He now said it's a lie. That Darusha is aware that Mohbad is the owner of that house, and Abu Ebel has a knowledge of who owns the house. And the house have not yet been sold, because she was asking that. She said, it's been said that the house is being sold. He said, no, that house is not sold at all. And also, Wunmi knows about the house, that Mohbad owns the house a month after, a month after Mohbad got the house, like maybe a month after they moved in or a month after they got the house. Actually, I don't know. Somebody commented that to tell me that part, because I can't summarize everything word for word, right? So, I know that. So it's like Wunmi is aware of the house a month after. Darusha is also aware, but he's not sure of Adura and the other family members being aware. But Darusha and Wunmi are the two people that know that Mohbad is the real owner of that house. And Mohbad got that house for 120 million. Now confirm that house has not yet been sold as well.
Three of them,
yes,
Bella.
And Bella. Yes, thank you. Bella Smother to knows about the house. And I said, but as of today, as in the day they recorded this video, so that is sure that they haven't sold that house. That if they had sold it, Abu Ebel would have been informed that house has not been sold. So she was like, hey, why didn't Abu? He said they cannot stay in that house because they know what they've committed there, the crime that they've committed. So they cannot stay in the house. That's why they are. Yeah, Prime Boy too knows, yes. Okay, thank you. Someone still helped me. Yes, that he confirmed that Prime Boy also knows about the house as well. So he mentioned a few of them that knows that Mohbad owns the house, that the house is not a rented house, that it's Mohbad's house. So, and what we are trying, because there was a conversation going on before then. So they were trying to debunk it that it's not about cultists, because Tenny was coming with, she started her show. I think when it started, she was talking about cultists being involved, that they are the ones that did the pie or whatever. So I guess he sent a request and tried to debunk that it's not about cultists. So he made mention of the Naira Marley, Sam Larry, that Naira Marley really likes Mohbad, that he's not involved in it. That even when they found out from, what's this person's name? Sam Larry, he confirmed that Sam Larry attacked Mohbad 4 times. So she has said something that, but Adura said in one of our interviews that Mohbad has been going to station all the time. He now said no, that he hasn't been going all the while. That story is not really this thing. But now narrated, yes, that the time that what's his name, Mohbad went to report. That was the last time he went there, and since then, Sam Larry had already slowed down on bullying Mohbad. That even interrogated Sam Larry, and Sam Larry said he had already stopped facing Mohbad. He now said at some point that Mohbad said even was free And that was why Mohbad could be free to go to Ikorodu, that Mohbad has been able to clear himself within them all along, that they had peace amongst themselves. Later, that Imole mentioned again that they talked about the cultism, that this. They mentioned the Abu Ebel own. So he said Abu Ebel is more or less like the god of all of them. He doesn't belong to maybe one particular one, I don't know, but different camps respect him. So, like presidential, they call him presidential. So he now said that where Abu Ebel sits, Sam Larry cannot near there, cannot even sit there. So, and he was just trying to clear it that it's not cultists that did the buying of Mohbad, but the people inside. And if they give them go ahead, that they are waiting for the government to give the proper servants, because they have confirmed and known in total of it. You understand? Then he said the people that are threatening, from my own analysis, from what I could pick, that those that are threatening maybe the justice seekers, they are the ones that know more, and they are the ones behind all these things that is causing more delay. But it's not cultists that are involved. You understand? There is not cultists that are involved, but this is within the house, that they are waiting for the government to give the proper judgment. If they don't give that, they should even allow them that are the cultists, let them carry all of them inside the house. That the truth will come out. They will bring it out ASAP, but they don't want to take laws into their hands. They are waiting. So I think that's where we stop for now. Please, Ejo Baba, Prince, Emma interject. I beg. We are only interjecting to translate for those that don't understand Yoruba.
But I can finish so I can talk.
She has not finished. I'm sorry.
Oh, she hasn't finished playing.
Sorry. Okay.
So people will come up and they debate on this. Thank you. Good as please go ahead.
In addition, the guy mentioned that whenever they are having their every Sunday meetings, the cultist meetings, and whenever they call Mohbad to the center to give order of what he wants them to do to his oppressor, Mohbad is always pleading and say he don't want violence, and they should not do anything to the oppressor. They should just leave them. Like even them, they are tired and like upset with him. Like he should just give them order to retaliate on his behalf. But he's always pleading like no.
Láìpẹ́ fóònù yìí, orí fóònù tí mò ń lò yìí ní ìjẹ́bẹ́ pé sí background lórí Facebook àwọn TikTok yìí ṣìrì díẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ orí fóònù ló wà bí ìbá fi wọ̀nyí. Ẹ bá wo bí ìsàlẹ̀ yẹn díẹ̀ báyìí, ẹ máa rí máàkì yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀, máàkì yẹn wà níbi ìsàlẹ̀ díẹ̀. Níbi tí wọ́n ti tẹ́ bá ní fídíò yìí tó ti kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ sínú pósí yẹn, ẹ máa rí ibi ìsàlẹ̀ yẹn báyìí pé plaster wà níbi ìsàlẹ̀. Níbi ìsàlẹ̀ lọ síbi ikùn ẹ mọ̀ pé white ni, kò sí nǹkan tó bá wà nísàlẹ̀ white bẹ́ẹ̀ ní rí. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
Ẹ̀rí nǹkan tó wá fẹ́ sọ kò tí ì hàn sí wa but nǹkan tí à ń gbọ́ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ni wípé wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹyẹ ń gbẹ́yẹ mi, ẹyẹ ń ja ẹyẹ.
Ẹ wò níbi báyìí níbi ìsàlẹ̀ ń bí níbi ẹ̀fẹ́ pé kọ́ńtẹ̀ kán ọrùn ẹ̀ níbi ìsàlẹ̀ yẹn ó dàbí pé plaster wà níbi ìsàlẹ̀ yẹn. Àdé ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n dẹ̀ kọ́yàn lẹ̀ tọ́kán náà. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ investigation táwọn á ṣe kí ní ọwọ́ lọ́wọ́ báyìí ni ó já lórí Sam Larry. Because if we detect pé Sam Larry ó gbọ́ kankan nípa ikú Mohbad, máyà ti sọ.
Mo bá bèrè ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín kí ló dé pé Sam Larry sọ̀rọ̀ kan pé wọ́n ti gbé sí.
Nǹkan táwọn náà ṣe ń ṣe investigation lórí ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Because
wọ́n fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kan, mo fẹ́ bèrè sí ẹyẹ máa ń dalẹ̀ yẹ.
Ìyá mi ẹ máyà fi tọ̀ ẹyẹ kọ́ bá sọ fún mi pé ẹyẹ ń jẹ ẹyẹ tápátápá. That's what they mean. Kí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bá ṣẹlẹ̀, ó ní nǹkan tí a máa ń ṣe fún irú ẹ̀ níbẹ̀. A máa sọ kí n parú ẹ̀ níbẹ̀, kí n parú ẹ̀ níbẹ̀, bóyá kí wọ́n fọ́ lójú àbí kí wọ́n pọn lápá àti ọwọ́ méjèèjì gbòǹgàn kó má lè rìn kó má lè kó má jẹ̀rora kí tó máa fi kú. Ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹyẹ máa ń dalẹ̀ ẹyẹ ayé jẹ́ máa ń dalẹ̀ ayé wọ́n máa ń mú iṣẹ́ ara wọn sílẹ̀.
So wọ́n máa ń múlẹ̀ fún àwọn tíìmù mi àbí.
Wọ́n máa ń mú iṣẹ́ ara wọn lẹ̀ fún àwọn opponents. But nǹkan tá a wá sọ yìí ẹyẹ pé wọ́n máa dalẹ̀ ẹyẹ tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n bá rí pé ẹyẹ lẹ́yìn ó rọ́gẹ́dì kan ó máa ṣáṣùtà ni ó jẹ́ gbádá ó jẹ́ kòdó ó rí pé ó jẹ́ hitman. Sí nǹkan tá a lè sọ pé ẹyẹ máa dalẹ̀ ẹyẹ yẹn but ọ̀rọ̀
lórí Samilari àti Cubana Chipris pàdé ni wọ́n.
No, ẹ má àmọ̀ pé ṣùkúrò.
Nínú mo ń sọ pé pàdé ni wọ́n ni mo mí ìgbé pàdé.
Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bí.
Àwọn tẹ̀lé gbọ́mọ lọ ṣíṣò wọ́n tẹ̀lé èèyàn já ṣò wáyé tí Cubana ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ jáde pé àwọn òdìgẹ́.
Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀ ṣe yẹn sọ yìí? Gbogbo yẹn làwa ti jàwé, gbogbo yẹn làwa ti párádì lórí. Cubana Chipris kì í ṣe kò níbi tó lè ti sọ̀rọ̀ but kó bá dáàrin títí wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀. And gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ yìí gbogbo wọn láti pè láti fọ̀rọ̀ wá wọn lẹ́nu wò láti pè wọ́n sí mítìn pé àlàyé kíkún nǹkan báyìí bá ṣẹlẹ̀ kó bá yẹ pa kàmọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ ọmọ òun máa dùn tó lè ṣe kó tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀ tó ń sọ fún yín nìyẹn ni pé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹyẹ àti ayé mi Cubana Chipris tó yẹ pé òun ló gbé Mohbad lọ sí last show sínú kan bẹ́ẹ̀ tó yẹ pé ìdí show yẹn jábẹ́rù show yẹn lọ ti ṣe nǹkan tó dáa fún Mohbad ni tí Mohbad ti lọ sílẹ̀ tó ti dùn. Cubana Chipris kò ní wà láyé di nǹkan tá báyé sọ̀rọ̀ kò ní sí láyé báyé sọ̀rọ̀ but a rí pé Mohbad ó délé láyé àtàláfíà ó wà òkè. Ìgbà tó dẹ̀ tún délé náà ó tún wà òkè láfíà ìgbà tó délé ó tún wà òkè. So a lè sọ pé a lè rú lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Cubana Chipris. Gbogbo àwọn tó kò tẹ̀ sọ yìí gbogbo wọn náà láti pè àti pé gbogbo wọn náà dẹ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wọn ló ti sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn náà ní bá sọ̀rọ̀.
Wọ́n tẹ̀ ní Primeboy ló fi ọ̀bẹ mọ́tò àbí ló fún lẹ́sẹ̀ ló pa lára.
Ṣé ẹjẹ́ sọ̀tọ̀ fún ikú ẹyọ kan tí mo lè sọ fún yín láì nípa Primeboy. Àwọn aránṣẹ́ sílé jẹ́rí nǹkan tí wọ́n lọ àtàkì ilé Primeboy nígbà yẹn ń ṣe àdúrà o. Wọ́n sọ pé àdúrà.
Ok, lílọ ilé wọn tí wọ́n lọ tọ́jú sọ pé mọ́tà ò pàdúrà kéré. Èmi ò bá wọn sọ ní orí wọn sọ pàdúrà mo wò pàdúrà báwo ó kéré náà.
Àdúrà sínú ara.
Sẹ́yìn náà tí wàá gbọ́ báyìí àwọn tí wọ́n náà lọ sílé wọn.
Àwọn tó lọ sílé Mohbad yẹn.
Ilé àbílé Primeboy.
Kò sọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà ń bẹ̀ ọ́. Àwa lọ jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ ní pé inú ikú wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà ní ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ táwa sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ ta sọ́bọ̀. Àríbí Primeboy lápàgbọ́n kò mọ̀ kankan nǹkan tá a sọ yìí.
Please pause. Let me quickly interpret so that I can take to.
Before you interpret, let me quickly, for people that are just joining, please, this conversation between Tenny and this guy, we need to state it clearly. Tenny was making the case to look like he's cultist that by Mohbad. But this guy was in a comment section and saying, I'm challenging it, it's a lie, it's not cultist. And she bought him up. I started targeting him. You know that I bought him from nowhere. Please, for the people that just joined him, he was saying it was cultist, and this guy is saying he's not cultist, that Mohbad died in the house. He has stated it clear that Mohbad died in the house, and they are going to treat the fuck up everyone in that house. Thank you. Can't interpret. Thank you.
And even when the guy was on Tenny's life, his profile is on, like he didn't even private his account. Even me, I took a screenshot to send to somebody that I know and they confirmed it. So it's real, not like maybe fake account or someone from nowhere.
Thank you. So another thing is this, before we interpret, if it's being played here, definitely some people might have streamed on YouTube or might have streamed before now. Maybe Tenny had made a show before now. I don't know. I don't follow her. I don't listen to her, right? And she might have given that narrative. And that narrative of cultists that by Mohbad will be going around. And people will try to argue and say it's cultist. But this guy definitely maybe sent requests in order to debunk her. Because when we first started listening to her, that was the narrative she was pushing. I just briefed you all. I just explained it. That she was saying Mohbad's cultists were swingling his body. That's what she said. Before Mohbad was laid to rest, cultists had visited where Mohbad's body was and they carried Mohbad's corpse and put it in another place. Tenny said it. So this guy had to go up and said he is a cultist and nothing of such happened. So please, let me just move forward from what I've said, because it's like starting all over again. Easy as it's all on me. So from what he's saying, he's still clearing Tenny on Mologo that it is not about cultists. That it's not anything that has to do with cultists. And he was clearing the part that he even said, let me pick it because I don't to talk now, I don't forget. But the cocoa part is the Prime Boy side. He said they were the ones that went to Prime Boy's house to attack Prime Boy. Because of the talk that they said Prime Boy was the one that caused the Kpia of Mohbad. He said all they just did was that they went there to drop a death message for Mohbad, for Prime Boy. And it is not Adura that did that job. So that means on the street or outside, there's a rumor out there that Adura was the one that did the attack. So he's not debunking that it is not Adura. But they were the ones that went to take the job. Okay, before then, yes, I remember Tani was saying that, is it possible that in between that cultists and cultists, can they attack each other? That's the same birds, like can they fight each other? He said, yes, it is possible. But based on this one, that it is not still cultists that attacked Mohbad, but it is family members that attacked Mohbad. He keeps debunking it. I don't know why Tenny keeps hammering on that investigation that it's cultists that did it. I don't know why. I don't understand. If she has evidence of cultists, let her bring it out there. So he said it's not, same fraternity. Thank you very much. Fraternity, cultists are the same thing. So he's not saying that it is not, they weren't the ones that went to send message to Prime Boy. But please go and listen. And we played it from the beginning. Tanya Omologo never said call to fight Mohbad. She said she did investigation. Please go and listen. Now wait till they play for a year. So because she keeps asking questions about it, she's insinuating cultist it is. And this guy keeps saying no, it has nothing to do with cultist or fraternity. Anyway, so back to it. The guy was not saying they were the ones that sent message to Prime Boy that for this thing he has done to Mohbad, based on the story that was out there that they've been given, they sent that message to Prime Boy. And he was claiming that they were the ones that sent a message to Prime Boy, warning him, like giving him a threat. But after then that they had done that, they now investigated further, deeper, and confirmed it that Prime Boy had nothing to do with it. So I think that's why he kept saying it is not the cultist or whatever. The guy keeps insisting that it is inside house, that Mohbad families, people inside the house were the one that kpied Mohbad, not an external person, not outside person, but Mohbad family. Somebody in the family that's in that house that kpied Mohbad, not someone from outside. So I hope I've explained it. Barrister or Good Heart, if I translated it well, please let me know. If there's anything I missed, maybe you just top it up.
Yeah, correct.
Nice.
I think it's along.
Should I continue?
Okay, I'm not. I just have a chipping. Wàhálà tí Wùmí àti Mohbad ń fà, ọ̀rọ̀ DNA test, wọ́n fẹ́ lọ Canada, ó dàbọ̀ ní pé kí wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́mọ ọmọ ìyá mi náà dání. So embassy máa request pé DNA test wọ́n fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá àwọn ló lọ́mọ. Kìíní yẹn ó dàbí pé bọ̀wọ́n ti ń mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ọmọ yìí o, èmi kọ́ mo lọ́mọ, wọ́n ń fa wàhálà yẹn. So òun náà fà lọ show, náà fà padà wá sílé. Kó tó di pé ọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n bára wọn jà. Kìíní kan náà fi ẹnì ó gbógun kan ní o tó ti ń bleed yẹn nínú olókè tó ti ń fa wàhálà. Nobody knows. Ṣé ti yé yín? Bóyá nílé wọn ń bẹ̀ yẹn ní kankan ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé ti yé yín? Ó délé láyà àtàlàáfíà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣe sọ. Ó délé látàrí ṣò. Kò bleed délé irọ́ ni. Èyí ò lè bí nǹkan tí mo náà yẹ ká máa rí yìí náà. Tí yẹn bá bleed fún 20 minutes, èèyàn ní gbogbo àná, ó máa collapse ni. ẹmọ iye tó máa fi drive láti Ìkòròdú délé Mohbad á sì take wọn less than 1 hour kí wọn máa bleed ní mọ́tò ká sọ pé prime boy ló ṣe for example kó máa bleed láti Ìkòròdú délé ṣé possible kò bleed láti inú mọ́tò bọ̀ á gbé yẹn sì continue ní mọ́tò nígbà kan délé ọmọ yẹn ń bá pa wàhálà ilé wọn bẹ̀ yẹn ní kí nìyẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣe ibẹ̀ ní kí nìyẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ kú níjọ́ Monday Sunday náà lọ ṣe gbogbo ìtàn gbé lọ́sẹ̀ fún káàkiri yẹn ọmọ olórí burúkú làwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ fi divert attention ọlọ́pàá ni wọ́n ṣe ń gbé kiri wọ́n gbé lọ́sẹ̀ fún tòkìní ìkejì tó ń gbọ́ ọmọ sùn kejì wọn gbé èrò báyìí lọ wọ́n sọ fún wọn pé ẹni tí kú tipẹ́tipẹ́ náà ó ti pass away for a long time.
Mr. Prince, please hold on, please. Sorry to interject you. Good Heart, how many minutes is left in that voice thing, Abeg? I'm not a moderator. Good Heart.
She got a call.
Okay.
But she already warned you now that it's a long.
The full video is 3 minutes.
Huh?
Yes.
The full video is 3 minutes, but I think we have about 1 minute plus more.
You mean 1 hour, 1 minute?
I mean, sorry, 1 hour.
Let's end this. You have done well. God bless you. You have tried.
Yes.
I mean, this
Hold on. Why can I say?
The full video is 3 minutes, but the guy session is just like 1 hour. So we are almost done with the guy session. Do you understand? Because Tenny was already making a live video before the guy joined.
Okay.
So we are almost done with this guy in the parts now.
Okay, you know what, Ed? Let's stick with what he has said, right? Because the fact is this: the key point of what that guy did, which I would say kudos to him. Not that I'm encouraging whatever or I'm discrediting anybody's call in fraternity. It's your choice, right? I'm not saying anything negative and I'm not saying anything positive. I'm just being on the fence on that. But what I want to say is that why I said kudos to him was that he climbed up and owned up his crown of fraternity.
Please, 1 minute. I got some comments. Some people said, yes, he mentioned some names. Okay, maybe we should just play to where he mentioned some names. He said the names of the people they will pick that they believe maybe they find Mohbad, I don't know, but he mentioned some names.
Oh, okay.
No, I think the names those people are trying to push is not one of the people that are cultists. I don't think.
No. The name you mentioned, are they those in the house?
Yes, he mentioned the people they want to pick up. Yes, and he said there's no way they can.
Yeah, the pen.
Okay.
Mẹ́rin máa kà fún un. Sọ pé bí àwọn àti bàbá wọn tí wọ́n lè ṣiṣẹ́. Àwa lọ́jọ́ kan mọ̀ ní pé inú ikú wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà ní ọ̀tọ̀lọ́dà táwa sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ ta sọ́bọ̀. Àríbí private lápàgbọ́n kò mọ̀ kọ́kọ́ nǹkan tá a sọ yìí. Ṣé rí àwọn mẹ́rin tó máa kà fún yín sí ní alẹ́ àwọn mẹ́rin máa kà fún yín. Pé kò sí bí ìyá wọn àti bàbá wọn tí wọ́n lè ṣiṣẹ́ kò sí bí ìyá wọn àti bàbá wọn nínú kọ́kọ́ mọ pírẹ́sídẹ́ǹtì Nàìjíríà àwọn mẹ́rin tí mo fẹ́ kà fún yìí wọ́n máa jọ̀ ṣáà ni wọ́n máa jọ̀ kò sí mi kò yẹ kí n sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí fún yín bọ̀ tí mo máa sọ fún àwọn mẹ́rin tí mo fẹ́ kà fún yìí wọ́n máa jọ̀ ṣáà ni kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe. Ọba súnmọ́ Mohbad, ọba jẹ́ ìyá bàbá, ọba jẹ́ bàbá Mohbad, ọba jẹ́ ìyá Mohbad, ọmọ àjọ ṣáàlì. Ọba wà dàrúṣà, a máa gbé dàrúṣà. A máa gbé dàrúṣà, a máa gbé àdúrà.
A máa sá lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sẹ́sọ̀ ó máa sá lọ.
Kò síbi tí wọ́n lè gbà sá lọ. Kò sí inú nǹkan kúrò Nàìjíríà kọ́ sá lọ South Africa. Ìgbólójú ẹlẹ́yẹ òjò. Kò sí. A máa gbé àdúrà. A máa gbé dàrúṣà, a máa gbé wùmí, a máa gbé gidi báàmì. Ẹnì kan tá a wá tún retí ń sìn, tá a retí ẹ̀kọ́ níṣù. Òun ni Bella, because à ń pe Bella láti jọ ìjọ ẹ̀, ó ń yíwa sọ́kùn, ó ń yíwa sósì. A máa gbé àwọn márùn-ún yẹn, a máa jẹ́ kó mọ̀. A máa ti gbé àwọn márùn-ún yẹn, àwọn ló máa sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún wa. Nǹkan tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ fún wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ò sí níjọ́ tí Mohbad kú, Bella wà Canada.
Bella wà Canada. past but ìpilẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kìíní yìí Bella ló mú Mohbad lẹ̀ fún ìyà jẹ kì í ṣe pàfẹ́ ṣe ọkọ̀ fún Bella akọ̀fẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé ọ̀rẹ́ tó bá dalẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ó yẹ kó tìrìtì fún ọkọ̀ fún ẹ̀ Bella ọmọ ọkàn pa ẹ̀bọ̀ òun ló fi Mohbad lẹ̀ fún ìyà jẹ òun ló wíkì Mohbad gangan ó wíkì Mohbad gan ìyá mi ẹ máa gbọ́ scores ilé ìtọ́yìn sọ fún wọn lọ kọ́ọ̀tù wọ́n yìí lọ gbádá wọn lọ kùdù àwọn ọ̀tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo ayé ló máa rí gbogbo ayé ló máa gbọ́ ẹ̀yin máa ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe lọ lórí social media ọ̀rọ̀ tiwa kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ social media káà bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ tiwa ẹ máa gbọ́ pé kọ̀ọ̀kan mísì ṣe gẹ́tì yánu ẹ máa gbọ́ pé kọ̀ọ̀kan mísì jágbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Please, can we stop, please? Let them. Some people are confused. Good heart. Stop. Let's also listen to other people's opinion. They are not finding it interesting and funny anymore. Please, let's be sensitive, please. Thank you very much, please. So to those, you would have heard the names he mentioned, okay? So he said they would want to carry those people because those are the people that they suspect to be the people behind Mohbad's. That's Adura, according to the guy, Adura, Darusha, Wumi, DJ Bami, and they said they also want to just pick with Bella and all that. But then, he just said, I'm only translating to those who don't understand Yoruba. Then he said, cults, they're just wasting time, they know those blah blah blah, and that's it. So thank you very much, good heart. Thank you very much. So let's just move on, I beg. Please, let's just be sensitive to other people. A lot of people, some people have listened to this, okay? So, okay. Adama said, let them go to the police and request to carry them. It's simple as that. So, okay, so that is it. I guess I've translated it the way it is, He only debunked it that it's not these things, but a pie in the house, which definitely we have been analyzing. You understand? Our analysis had been with the government, we've been working with the judiciary system, with the Nigerian police force, and how do I put it, with Baba's legal team, the people they've been requesting to come to the inquest. It would be okay if the nurse, if anyone knows the nurse, please, try and beg the nurse to come out, just to speak, to stop running. It's not good. It won't be nice if they now declare you wanted everywhere. Your image will be, please. No, if you want to listen to the interview, go on YouTube. Atikaton, she said it's just 1 minute. The part she wanted us to know is the names that the guy mentioned, and we have gotten the kilos who go adverts. Go to YouTube and search it. I beg. You don't do. Let's move on, Daria. Beg. Next topic. We've summarized it. We are working with the government. We are not above the law.
Mommy Riri.
Thank you.
Do you want to say something good at?
Mommy Riri, because I played this voice because of her. I don't know if she's asleep already.
I think she's listening. Oh, I want to Sumero. But I think this thing is from tennis page and people can listen. But I think again, we need to let people know how this was started because we do not really make about the courtesy stuff. It's just like courtesan bad that in the house clearly.
And there's a part where the guy said, even before when everything happened, even then they are trying to save Wumi, cover Wumi, because they believe they've taken her husband, they can't take her and the child again. But after their investigation, that is when they free her and leave her alone because they already know what's up.
Exactly. Yeah. So
it's fine. So before he used to be an anti-justice, now he's coming out on that justice or what? Well, Thank you very much for playing it. At least we've been able to identify from what he said. Mohbad owns the house. It's a 120 million house. Darusha and Wumi are aware that it's Mohbad that owns the house. Bella's mother and the Prime Boy also knows that it's Mohbad's house, which we all know that Prime Boy cleared it, even on Lady Bukky Jese's platform, that Mohbad owns the house. Mohbad even sent him 50K that day and said, look at my house. He showed a clip of a video of one part that this is where he even posted it on his status, saying this is his house that he just bought, you know. So
So many points.
Alex, I said stop saying more house. If you have evidence that it's not Mo's house, climb up and come and show us. So get out of this place. You're not okay. People around him, Prime Boy said it's Mo's house. Who are you? Are you going to inquest?
Sorry, you have dropped the prince. You have dropped the prince. I want you to ask the prince that are you a courtesan or you were there when the voting was happening, because the way he was.
No, please. Nature's zone, please. If you are listening to Prince never talked to us there. All Prince was saying, please, let me translate what he said to those who don't
I know. That is why I want to ask him, because he's saying the opposite of the words.
No. He never said opposite. Please. No, they talk, misquote people. This is what happens in all these platforms. Some people go up and tell some host another thing someone never said. Prince only said something. He started with the narrative, started from the inquest. And we said we've treated it. He said he was only talking about inquest, how this guy was interviewed. They were calling them to come to this thing, the fight that happened at the show. That was what he said. He said they did at the show. Prime Boy, after Mohbad performed, he left Zlatan, climbed the stage. We all heard Zlatan's name, right? He was only talking about the show. And he said from there, not that they even fought. Prime Boy and Mohbad never fought. Prime Boy even left there when he was angry. This one. We've talked about this one. This is not what we are talking about. We are listening to this one.
Yeah, when you were stopping him, he refused to stop. That's what I'm saying.
No. He was just no, please. Prince is innocent. Who hears you now will go after the guy? The guy never talked anything about cultism. Please, they never said this.
I agree with the voice note.
I didn't say he said something about the courtesan. I said when you were stopping him to listen to what you are playing, what the other lady was playing, that is, he's not ready to stop. He was just ready to say whatever she wanted to say. And he was talking about what happened at the Ikorodu and house. I want to ask him, was it in the Ikorodu? If we have this thing, because as it is now, Prime Boy needs someone that is going to help him, that is in Ikorodu, that can make the evidence that, okay, it's not happening. That is the reason, that is what I'm saying. It's not that he's saying against the courtesan or those stuff. No, I'm not going that way, please.
Abeg, thank you. Please, abeg, no trash this tiny talk, abeg. No, anybody who has the bin. But the thing we pick is Mohbad owns the house. Okay? Somebody in the comment section said that Yomi Fabiyi confirmed it that Mohbad is with the landlord association. There's no how you can be among the landlord association group if you don't landlord. That's the estate landlord association group. There's no how you can be in that group if you don't get house. So to you, Alex, I want the other camp.
What do I talk about? Is it on WhatsApp or in the estate or something?
You said what?
Is it the group they're talking about? As in the meeting? Is it the normal usual landlord?
No, I don't know if it's what. It might be a WhatsApp or what do you call this thing? This or that. I don't know. But it should be a WhatsApp group or something. Because it said Yomi confirmed Mohbad is a member of the Estate Landlords Association. This is from everyone's Auntie Queen B. She just typed it.
Okay. So I think we are done with this. Thank you, Good Heart, for playing that part.
And he also said God died in the house. That's all. It guy just confirmed the things we've been analyzing.
What I've wanted all this while is for me to just narrow down the Kpia Mohbad to what happened from Ikorodu down to the house and how they lied that he died on the 12th. We just need to try as much as possible to limit our scope of discussion to those events, 10th, 11th, and 12th, and also 13th as well, rather than saying some external people did it, which we might say the guy is lying or he's not saying the truth, but for me, at least for 1 hour, he was able to let Tenny know that he's not cultist, and they just end it like that. Just moving forward. Yeah, so moving forward. I don't know, Mohbad, are you there, man? She's on 70.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
The question I've been asking is someone have said that, and they've, I don't know, maybe it's confirmed that Mohbad is the owner of the house. In my own, in my mind, I will accept that. But my question is that they are saying that Mohbad rented that house. Mm-hmm. But since they've been saying this, the landlord should have shown up and come out and said, I'm the landlord. You understand? If the landlord cannot come out boldly with her face or his face, that means that Mohbad is the owner of the house. Because I've never seen if someone owns the house and they are saying that, the tenant is the owner of the house. If I'm the owner, I will come out and go to the TV station or anywhere to show my face. If Mohbad is not the owner of the house, so that is the question. That is the question I want to throw out. Thank you.
Good morning. Please, can I speak?
Yeah, I don't think it's answer to speak based on your comments. Thank you.
Okay, so I think the lead we got from Yomi is one of the greatest leads that we can ever have to confirm ownership. You see, Darosha, as the PA to Mohbad, is aware that that house belongs to Mohbad because of the transactions that would have been going on and being his PA. Now, we all know how this family seems to keep a lot of secrets away from each other. And Mohbad may have legitimately hidden or kept the fact that he has become a homeowner private for his own safety, knowing the greedy family he belongs to and knowing the insecurity around him. Wunmi herself is aware that Mohbad owns that home. Now, these people are such illiterates that they did not ever think that this case will drag on to this point. And they didn't even consider the fact that there are several avenues of getting confirmation. And this confirmation that Mohbad is a member of the Homeowners Association is the best lead we can ever have. Because the court can subpoena the estate to provide the list of homeowners, things for security. And that's why Mohbad has access to the CCTV. Because if he wasn't the owner, the CCTV details will be going to the owner of that landlord, or the landlord would give the tenant permission to have access to the CCTV. So now we can argue all we want. The onus will be on the estate management to provide a list of the homeowners within that estate, and we will see that Mohbad's name is on their list of homeowners. So, Wunmi and Darosha can lie all they want. We will get proof. So kudos to Yomi for his great investigations. Thank you.
Let me quickly read the comments from Dido. Dido says, I heard someone has confirmed the ownership of that property at the Secretariat Alausa Ikeja, and it's Mohbad's property, 100%. Yes, it confirms. So, Fizzy, it confirms when you go to Alausa Secretariat, that means that's the owner, because CSC, your document, all documents, land use charge, land everything, your name is attached to it. So it shows that that's Mohbad's house. Even if they go and claim or try to claim, Mohbad's name is going to start originally from the original documents. It's actually Mohbad's name.
Even after transfer of ownership, Mohbad's name will forever be attached to that house.
Yes. No matter the train of sales, Mohbad's name is going to be there.
Exactly. If they can, it only allows they can confirm that the land registry.
They confirmed. Dido said someone has confirmed from the Alausa Secretariat, and it's Mohbad's property.
Even 100%.
If they don't know all this, if they know all this, they won't have even do that. Because Karimo self-sold, Mohbad did not have any property except the land and the house. If you will remember that when he was in front of Daddy Frds, he said except the house and the land.
Yeah,
so now they are now saying they rent the house. No.
How the house will be better than nobody to stay there, and it's not for sale, it's not for rent, it's not for anything. You get, I want to be. They will not sell the house. They want to rent it out, and the person that will be there, they will tell the person bought the house, but it can still be traced. They can easily find out anything regarding that. I believe.
In that voice record, if you go and listen to where she was talking to Abu Ebel and Ayat. In that long recording, I think the other day we were analyzing and breaking it down. This same girl was crying. I was saying when she used to stay in Bella's house before she and Mohbad got their house. She said it. This woman, she said it.
Karimo did.
Sorry,
I think it's from Bella house. Nothing.
Yeah.
Did you answer someone? Ajay Global, go watch Karimo's interview with Daddy Frds. That was the period when she said that when Mohbad cried, that she said their mom was advising Mohbad to go into properties. You understand? She now made mention. He said the land in Ikorodu, because aside that one, he even said it that aside the house in Lekki,
100%.
As in short, me I play for now. Me they always play evidence. I don't be like Unanti, justice like in evidence. Mama solo lori happen. Then queen mother you tell me evidence. All evidence.
N'Golo Kante for a reason.
And I'm sure that is why they removed Karimo so fast, because they believe she's saying the truth, like mistakenly out of like trying to cover Wunmi.
Just like Yandura too now. Yandura too, they always talk. Jam talk. They will give them a screen.
You see the Jabot thing that just said is why we are saying that I know they will not agree with us. Is why we don't want Baba to be with them, because there is no way around people that will not also Jabot some things. Some things that our have said. Maybe there's some strategy that we are looking into the occasion.
And then we have to the first live video Yabojo did then that she was like shouting, ranting about Naramali and all that. She never mentioned Mohbad that in the house. It was after she moved so close to Wunmi that Wunmi started living in her house. The second live video that she wanted to come and like call out this old woman that was ringing bell. That is when she mentioned that she has asked Wunmi that she was told Mohbad died inside.
Good that Yabu has been listening to us on TikTok. The same videos.
But even if Wunmi said Mohbad died in the house. They didn't mention. Wunmi didn't mention the day gone. Wunmi too testified in her city.
Yes, now. She said that in the house. So they just trying to change the script.
Yes, so even Wunmi said always jabber.
Exactly.
She always jabber as well. She always talk you.
Oh, my favor of communal like one of the jabber.
The moment she realized it, she retrieved it back.
Oh, my favor
like what you said about Abu Ebel, that she's already said it and she retrieved it back. Oh, the house we rent. She said it at the beginning. So there's no script, there's nothing, there's no lie. They will still say the truth. The truth will come out from their statements.
And you know why she did that interview with Abu Ebel, that she has to go and talk about Abu Ebel, because she wants to get Abu Ebel on her side. Like Professor, we can't
Yes.
but that is all do a key, but that you know,
And that's what Abu Ebel. Okay, let me
They
quickly play
took
for
him
this.
to the morgue.
Please listen now.
Around that 2 a.m.,
And
they
she
took him
just
to the
pay
morgue.
attention.
As early as 8 o'clock, they got there again to go and get him out and bury him. Why do we have to bury him this early? They didn't listen. They bury him. They bury him with the cheapest clothes in the market. They cut that clothes China. A yard of that clothes should be around. If I'm not mistaken, I own a shop before I travel. I used to sell clothes. The last time I sold that clothes at my store was 100 naira per yard, and that was 2014, 100 naira. So right now, people that know that material, China, per yard should be around 500 naira. That was the clothes they bought and buried in. I cried on my way to the airport. I cried terribly, but there's nothing I could do.
Right
now, all the allegations about land, there's no land anywhere.
She left immediately.
There's no property anywhere. Like I said, and I'll repeat it again, that land that they buried Mohbad on, that land that they buried Mohbad on, I was the one that wanted to buy that land. But I wanted something closer to by the side of the road. I said I don't want it. My mom advised Mohbad to start having properties aside from the land in the house in Lekki. That was why my mom.
I will take it back for you. And anti-justice, if I argue. Don't argue again, no. Don't argue with true justice fighters. We have
something closer to by the side of the road. I said I don't want it. My mom advised Mohbad to start having properties aside from the land in the house in Lekki. That was why my mom was involved in it.
You heard it. She wanted to say land. She said house in Lekki. Aside from the house in Lekki, the mom advised, because she was trying to make us understand that land, that's why Mohbad bought it. After that house, we'll come back to argue again. If you come and argue again, you've been so. Thank you very much. I'm real.
Sheik. Can you hear me?
Can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know, at least that's something. You know, that's my problem with this Lekki stuff is, at least, you know, she's the one saying it was her own mom that advised. Meanwhile, Baba said he was the one that advised me about him in the house. That guy, you think Blūe now? You're becoming a big boy. What are you going to do? It was about having advised him about the land, and he said, I have one now. But again, there was fight regarding that the land in even in Ikoju and also in Kpia, but Mohbad, you know, and which is why one of those things that Mumi knows very well. They know that man does not have, let me put it this way, action. Mohbad does not have action. You just leave, okay, let's leave it for them. And that's why the plan of pinning this thing on this man from that first night denies the announced Mohbad's by. You understand? You know that this man doesn't have action. He always want to go the route of alone. Okay, let me give it to them. Because if Baba narrated that land issue, you know that this man doesn't have any. He doesn't want anything on this land stuff because he built his own house with his own sweat. So when people come out there, you want property, invite a property, without Abosele being there, this man built a house for them. So when these people come out about this Lekki, I think Baba doesn't know, but I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe he told Baba or didn't tell him, I have no idea. But at least we've heard now that Taosha knows about it. And let's see how it pans out, because there's no way they're going to cover things up. Because even before this guy came out, we've heard about Abu Ebel talking about, is Abu Ebel that owns the house, blah, 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 you know. But his Abu Ebel name has come out again in this house stuff. And even they had the conversation with Umi, there was a point that the conversation with Ayat and Abu Ebel at that point in time. But again, this house thing, the fact that nobody is staying in that house for now, are they going to sell the house again? To who? And as Kpia said, Mohbad's name will remain there. They can't cover up this thing. They can't cover the trial because they've been lying and the lie will continue to catch up with them. But at least, thank God, Karimo has said it that in her first interview, she said Mohbad owns the house and there's nothing any of you can do about it. Mohbad is in lane and we are on that and we're not going to back out on this case. But again, we are not interested in Mohbad's property. We are interested in who buy and who kill Mohbad. This property thing, probate court now, definitely after those things, yes, we can talk about that. But we are not interested for now. Mr. Joseph Aloba is not interested in the number of money, the record bill money, everything. He's not interested for now. What is interested in what by Mohbad and what by Mohbad. So people won't go out and say, well, the property don't jump from all those things. We don't want that thing on that man. But we, as lover of Mohbad, we can actually try sometimes to talk about it, how they manipulated, they lied, and too many of us on what will happen in that house, because definitely we continue to say it. The Mohbad is in the house, and there's nothing the likes of Darusha, Bami, Abdullah, Spending, all of them, there's nothing they can do about it. You see that you guys come out now and say it, Imole jail. If you come out, Imole jail. If you don't come out and say, you still go to jail. So that one is on fact. There's no hiding place for all of you. Look how we have a sleepless night on this case and you try to cover things. You want to say something? Good at.
No.
Yeah. People can be having sleepless night analyzing, bringing out videos, analyzing, and effect power. You can't kill us. So, am I charged the why am I so even the Mohbad's car, we don't even know what's going on. The car he went to go and deposit. Do you guys remember that car? Is it Jeep or something that went to go and deposit the money at one point before he died? We don't even know what's going on about that one. We don't even know what is going on behind that. I want to believe they refunded that money back, or he has even paid off that money. So we don't even know. Maybe he has finished paying that money before he harassing custody alongside spending that time in Kwanti. And I ask the question, why is spending not saying anything regarding DJ Bami? Based on DJ Bami's CTC, he is saying that spending dropped the number a day before he left. Then he continued calling the number. Calling. So she came to 30 p.m. Darusha said did not scream 11 a.m. Which one I will believe him? You can say, hey, you guys can't lie. In Imole, Darusha said 11 a.m., right?
11:30 a.m. Tuesday morning, the nurse had already treated Mohbad, and Mohbad was convulsing.
And Nigerian police said did not arrive 2:30 p.m. So how would Darusha now come on Instagram and tell us that he has said, Darusha, your jail is loading. DJ Bami will bring him in the house.
On Paro.
Yeah,
on Bukky Jesse's live, Spendy said him and maybe DJ Bami or maybe Adura, they went out when Mohbad was complaining like, see my hand now, see my hand, like that they went out after they were calling the nurse, that the nurse didn't pick or the number was not going through, that they went out, they were checking everywhere in Ajabi, maybe like looking for nurse or someone that will come and treat Mohbad in the house. But the people requested Mohbad to come to the hospital, that they will not come to Mohbad's house. Meanwhile, now there is information like what the Commissioner Yomi said. There is a pharmacy close to their house. There is hospital close to their house. So how come they have to go outside looking for someone that will come and treat Mohbad when there is a pharmacy close to Mohbad's house? Spending no one by.
Lies. You can see the lie I'm talking about. You know, the lie, it doesn't add up, because they said they were trying to cut evening. And even Spendy was saying he go home by 9 p.m. Sorry, he left there by 9 p.m. And 2 days ago, I thought Westo would be going to I want to engage Westo on spending. And hopefully he can. I don't know if you're still here. I think we need to trash Westo stuff. Spending and lies. You know, we need to trash it. And he needs to know that he has lied 100%. And there's nothing. I saw something on Comfy's live, a chat between spending and Bam, come on, spend you to look and where now? Is that chart the real chart? When you look at that chart and DJ Bami's CTC, it doesn't add up. Spending. If you need DJ Bami's CTC, I can screenshot and send to you. You can DM me, I'll send to you. Then what Comfy posted on our own page, the chart between you and Bami, it doesn't add up. If I chat with Good Heart today, next week is going to show 14th of September 2024. It won't show Monday or Tuesday. Make it make sense, brother. You still have the chance. You can say you have the chance to say the truth. You know what happened on Monday, you know what happened on Tuesday. Even if you know what happened on Tuesday, it is not that one that by Mohbad. The one you are showing us in Koju is not by Mohbad. That's not by Mohbad. But that chat, a 4-year-old boy won't bring up that kind of chat. Let's be clear. The timing, the missed call, and again, you see. I mean, you told go and check. I said go and check CTC or Bami. Bami said you dropped the number and you left. You also said you dropped the chat for the nurse and you left. And you still, you never told us that you send that number again to Bami the following day. Now, you send the number to Bami 11 a.m. If you send the number to Bami 11 a.m., why did Dausha tell us the nurse came 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday? What the hell is going on, guys? What the hell is going on? You send down number to Bami 11
We are not daft like them. They are so daft. And they think the way they daft is everyone that daft like them. They are daft, they are dull. They think they are all fool like them. They are fool. They are all fool. It's government that is giving them a chance to be doing all this rubbish. If not, they will have known where they are by now. Honestly.
I mean, how can you send the number to Bami 11 a.m. and the nurse arrive 11:30 a.m.? So who is lying? And that is why Dausha needs to come. So it's pending to come out and say, hey, Dausha is lying. The nurse never arrived 11 a.m. And that is why the nurse could come to the inquest and tell them when she arrived. When she arrived.
Dausha didn't say the time the nurse came, but what he said was that as at 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday, that all through from Monday, right, from 2 a.m. till Monday, nobody picked his, till Tuesday, the whole of Monday from 2 a.m. that he left Mohbad's house. As soon as he left 2 a.m., he has been calling Mohbad's phone, calling Adura, nobody picked the call. Throughout Monday, that Tuesday morning, he still called. Like, then Ina got a call from them around 11:30 a.m. that on Tuesday, 11:30 a.m. that nurse came to treat Mohbad. After the nurse treated Mohbad started convulsing. He now told them that he should take Mohbad straight to the hospital. But he didn't tell us the timing that the nurse came to the house. But definitely confirmed that nurse came to Mohbad's house to treat Mohbad 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday, and he advised them to take Mohbad to the hospital. So we were just trying to work with the timing that let's assume that means nurse came 11 a.m. treating Mohbad definitely around, but at least it will be before 11:30, because for them to say Mohbad convulsed and it was after nurse treated, definitely it should be minutes or hours before 11:30 that he was called.
Do you know my conspiracy regarding what you just said just now? About 11 or 11:30.
11:30.
Do you know why I'm saying this? The reason why Dausha, this guy has not mentioned anything in the morning before. No one don't tell say 11:30 or 11 something. But I want to believe Dausha they enter Comfy live on TikTok. So because Dausha saw that chat of DJ Bami and spending, and saw that time spending sending number 11 a.m. He changed the script again. They changed the script. Darusha spent the man gone. We know the game. He now changed the script. That's what that 11 a.m. or 11 a.m. he said he wanted to correlate with what spending did, or the number spending sent to Darusha to Bami at 11 a.m. Nigerian time on the 12th of September. That is why he mentioned that 11. So they don't have to cover that track. We are saying anything you guys are doing, you are going to court. I'm not going to challenge you people. The video, the chat, everything is what we're going to challenge you guys. Now you guys know Mohbad died in that house, and he died probably evening or Monday or early hours on Monday. I'm not buying that Tuesday. I used to buy that Tuesday before because I knew there was a nurse. I always feel there was a nurse that came to the house. But right now, with that chat, with what Darusha said in court, he wanted to tally with spending's chat with Bami that is sending a message to him by 11:30 a.m. The nurse, that is the same nurse number that I have. She has blocked me anyway. That is the nurse number that I have. The same number that I have was what spending sent to Bami that day. I'm just trying to figure out everything, but we're going to get this thing. There's no hiding place for people that want to cover up. You can cover for yourself, but you can't cover for Mohbad to get that justice. It's not possible. You should just stop this nonsense you're doing. When the matter hit trial, they will know it's true. Thank you.
According to where we were analyzing yesterday with Darusha's testimony, Darusha said we read the testimony of what he said on one of these on one of the posts that is out there online, stating that even when they took Mohbad to the first hospital, but where we are having confusion now is the way Darusha printed it, that the first hospital they took Mohbad to, it seems that is Perez. Then they now took, because he said that the first hospital he went to meet them, he now told them that they should take him to the hospital close to his house. And if we all remember when Mr. Yomi Fabiyi and some other people who have gone to do some investigation about the distance of the house, they said the house is not far from Mohbad's, the hospital, Kuramed is not far from Mohbad's house. Why is Darusha now twisting talk again? That the first hospital they went to, he didn't mention name, but from how he said it, he said the first hospital. No, please don't confuse what I'm saying, I beg. I said Darusha. I'm not talking on other people's testimony now. Darusha's testimony that we read yesterday said when he rushed to go meet them at that hospital that they called him, he said they had put cotton wool and all that in him. He now told them that no, Mohbad is not dead, that they should take Mohbad to the hospital close to Mohbad's house. And they went there to check, and that's when they reconfirmed that Mohbad had died. So he took Mohbad to the house, and when they took Mohbad, and that's when they told him that Mohbad is algo mortis.
Second degree.
Yes, second degree of pie. And when we were analyzing it, algo mortis, we went through, we dissected this talk, right? And we got to know algo mortis is 24 to 48 hours after death. Sorry, please. 24 to 48 hours after death. You understand? So it means between 48 hours, but if we must go with their narrative, it's within it's over 24 hours that Mohbad had died. But in between 24 to 48 hours, algo mortis had already set in. And even according to Perez as well, they also said it that Mohbad was already a bit stiff. That's like he's not stiff like that. So we calculated it again that. And when we were breaking it down, okay, except if can people hold on? Let me go and open the page where we did that breakdown, because we worked with Wumi's testimony saying the driver touched Mohbad and Mohbad's hand was cold. And we worked with Perez's definition, meaning Mohbad was already wearing out. Mohbad was already after 24 hours of death. Yep. Please, I'm coming. I will show you. Let me just quickly respond to somebody's chat, please. I want to mute. I will show you. I'm coming, please. Just give me.
Yeah, thank you so much, Imole. Again, we need to also note that the Nigerian police said, God, the Nigerian police told, and when you look at the time, because there was a time around February, March, February, I was on Each Talk and we were analyzing Cotonou. We were doing Cotonou. She was in Cotonou, according to what they said. Cotonou definitely go to Aja. There'll be more traffic at that point in time, and that's why she came to the house on the 12th. But when you look at the time of Perez said at about 4:15 p.m. or 4:45 p.m. Nigerian time, I can't remember the time, I'm saying, they bought Mohbad there, and they said bought him dead, but they've taken him to one hospital before they came to that one hospital. So now, why is Darusha flipping the script that it was Perez they went before they took him to Kuwait? But according to Nigerian police, and logically speaking, the first hospital they should go is Kuwait, then Kuwait to Perez. But now Darusha is saying they went to Perez first and they came back to Kuwait, which is confusing. Because at that point in time, Perez has issued them a note to take that body to the morgue, which is again indicting. They think, Darusha and others think, because of they went to coroner inquest and they go and talk, it is all over. We are going to make a case based on Perez's statement. And thank God, Joseph Alaba was not in the hospital. In Perez gave him an advice, a medical advice, because vigor mortis are certain. There's no point taking that body back home. Take it to the morgue. Why take it home? There's a case on that as well. The lies of Darusha are clown, DJ Bami, and that lies are saying they think you are fools. If they took that body to Perez first and they came back to Kuwait, there's a cover up, they buy Mohbad. That's what it means. And they want the whole world to know that Mohbad died in the hospital. And no hospital will tell you that person died in the hospital. It's not possible. BID, brought in dead. You can't change the script. And that's why I'm surprised today. Today was Yannick Cap on his YouTube. Mohbad did not collapse in the show. Mohbad was not hit jazz in the show. Mohbad died in the house. This is what everyone should be saying all over the world. And they've confirmed it. Those guys in the house are confirmed that Mohbad died in the house. We confirmed, I do 100%. You know that on their way to the hospital. That is the thing that we are working on. And that's why we need to be patient. Let people lie. Let them keep coming to the inquest and come and be lying. So we point out things. And by the time we are being cross-examined, they'll be stammering. They'll be looking for where the script that they gave them in their head, they will say the truth from there. When they're in the box. So you guys, do you think you are talking to this guy is really making the best. I don't understand how you guys will bring up a script of hospital from Perez to Kuwait. Thank God, the distance between Kuwait and Mohbad'S is 5 minutes. And you can't take him there. And you say Mohbad hates hospital. He doesn't like going to the hospital, even though we've seen 2 or 3 pictures of Mohbad in the hospital or videos. And you're lying to a dead man. Spending. You can't tell me Mohbad told you that. You can't tell me that. DJ Bami, you can't tell me that. The ambassador doesn't like hospital. Why are you guys like this? I wish I was there. You embalm Mohbad and you're saying, God, I don't know my dog, Nisha.
And you think you are here. You think you are here. You are analyzing here because we want to analyze. We want to let people know how some young boys can manipulate you.
Please, Oscar, put me for big screen. Okay, thank you. So are you guys ready? Are you through, Barrister?
Go ahead. N'Golo Kante.
All right. Okay, thank you, everyone. Men are no vex. Please, let's just walk with this thing. Darosha's testimony said that he was told that Mohbad had gotten to Algomotis, right? So we worked with the time with, let me show the meaning of Algomotis first. We have actually shown the Algomotis, when Algomotis sets in. Please just give me a minute. This flaccid, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Let me just type the Algomotis. We have actually, I think I actually typed the Algomotis state, because the Algomotis states from 24 hours to, okay, I will retype it. But maybe before I retype that, I'm going to talk on let me do this. Let me retype it. So let me talk on the old tests that they keep bringing out. Algomotis. Okay, so, oh, sorry, please, bear with me. Please, just a minute. Okay, so here it is. There's a plate that, this is it. This is Algomotis. Algomotis sets in, according to Darosha, right? That when they got to the hospital, they said Algomotis had set in. Algomotis sets in, you see it here. They said Algomotis is the second stage of early and noticeable changes that occur during the first 24 to 48 hours after death. Meaning, during the first, that's like in between day 1 and day 2. If somebody don't buy, after 24 hours, immediately from 24 hours to 48 hours, that's within 2 days after someone has died. That's when the Algomotis sets in. That's Darosha. Now let's work with Wumi's testimony. She said the driver, that while they were in this thing, that the driver touched Mohbad's hand, and when he touched Mohbad's hand, when he touched Mohbad's hand was cold. Mohbad's hand was already cold. No, it doesn't mean, okay, so let me reply. Superb said, meaning 2 days after Kpia. No, when they say 24 to 48 hours, that's within, after day 1. That's, you have 24 hours, 25 hours, 26 hours, 27 hours, in between that till 48 hours. You understand? So there's a processing that Algomotis has already started setting in. And that's when the person starts getting cold. That means the person is cold. Do you understand? So now let's go with this. Wumi said, according to her in her CTC, and she said, my darling, after day 1 is not day 2, you don't go in day 2. You still have like hours. You still have, we are working within hours. Do you understand? In less than 2 days is what they said. But in between 1 day and second day, you understand? 48 hours is 2 days. 24 hours is a whole full day. So when the day is over, you are entering before the next, let's say maybe Mohbad by 2 a.m., right? The next day, that's Tuesday, 2 a.m. Mohbad is already 24 hours. These people were still keeping Mohbad's body. So now, let's say as at 11 or even around that 4 p.m. that these people claimed, when you had 4 p.m. to that, that's going to be how many hours? You're going to be having about 36 hours or 40 hours or less than that. Do you understand now? So in between that period is what we are working on. So now, let's work with Wumi's testimony. Wumi's testimony, she said she was in the front seat with the nurse. Then Mohbad's driver were at the back seat. I said driver, sorry, forgive me. Mohbad's workers were at the back seat. That is OJ, Abi OGB, or whatever his name is, OJ. You have Ade West, and you have Adura at the back seat, carrying Mohbad. Then the driver that helped them was at the front seat. And she said, according to her inner CTC, a testimony before the judiciary and even the court, swearing that the driver touched Mohbad and said Mohbad is already cold. Now let's work with this now. If this is it, they said, if body feels warm and flaccid, condition of body. Now we are talking about death now. Condition of body. They said when body feels warm and flaccid. This is when this one happens is dead less than 3 hours. It means 3 hours downward, maybe from 0 minutes. In short, let me say from 1 minute the person was certified dead till 3 hours. That person is going to be warm. The person will still be warm. That's when you see somebody in movies. Let me give you as movies example now. In movies, you know, when they say, "How was you cool?" They raise hand, the hand drops. They move body, the person is, you know, kind of feeling flat, feeling slumpy. The person is is lifeless. Okay, that's within these 3 hours. You have this. Then they said in this other stage is this: if body feels warm and is stiff. Take notice of this word, warm. We haven't gotten to where Wunmi said the driver said is cold. This is still warm, meaning the person's body is still warm, right? They said what? Dead from 3 hours to 8 hours. Wunmi's narrative did not fall in 8 hours after death. Wunmi's testimony never fell into this after death. Are you getting it now? Now, going to the analysis, the next stage of Kpia, they said if body feels cold and is stiff, meaning all the body parts has gone pa. The body it has gone pa. Wunmi said, and I quote according to her, allegedly she said it in the court of law, that the driver touched Mohbad's hand and Mohbad was already cold. Now we are on this stage. Let us know, was Mohbad stiff here? We would know that one. Now this is within this death stage. See the stage. Death from 8 to 36 hours. 8 to 36 hours. Wunmi said, and I quote, Mohbad was cold, the driver said. And if you watch the video, they claim that video, they announced that Mohbad has spied. That Mohbad, it was on that Tuesday they recorded when they were going to the hospital. And that's when the driver touched that video. Definitely, the driver has touched Mohbad in that video. Not in the video, sorry, but I'm just referencing that video. So you all remember that video. You remember Ade West was moving Mohbad's hand. When you say someone is flaccid, I will show you the meaning. Now this is that stage. If body feels cold, Wunmi said in this part, Mohbad, the driver touched Mohbad's hand was cold and flaccid. This was when Ade West was moving Mohbad's hand and saying, Mohbad is dead, flaccid, meaning Mohbad's body, the stiffness is wearing out already. And yeah, it is, they said, dead more than 36 hours. Maybe that's why the autopsy, when the government brought it out, they said no broken neck. Because what? Mohbad is already flaccid. He's no more stiff. Now he has raw. Inside his body has already started, it has decomposed. He's now becoming so you can bend. But it's a bone. I don't know how they broke it, but then let me not extend it. But on this stage here, this is the stage that they took Mohbad to the hospital. Based on their video, where they said Mohbad is dead. Remember, they said it was on Tuesday that they recorded that video while they were taking Mohbad to the hospital. Now let me go to Perez story, right? Perez said, not be me talker, now Perez, they actually debunked these people. So someone said, definitely hospital, they will never take the this thing that they were the one that Mohbad died in their hospital. It's not possible, which is true. Why they will never do that? If you bring in a dead person to the hospital, right? there is something about health, Ministry of Health or something. That's why you see a lot of hospitals, when they notice that someone wants to buy, maybe private hospital, they'll quickly send you to a general hospital because they don't want to take stock of so many dead. Even Lutgon no want to take stock of plenty dead body anymore. You know, say person won't buy, you can't bring the person come. Then how much more? This person had died from outside. You now want them to own it that the person died while you were treating them. That's a bad record to the hospital. It's a bad review. They will be having bad star record, and nobody will do that. Now, another point is this. I'm trying to show you Perez chat. Okay, please. I'm trying to open the Perez message. Now, another point is this. Why hospital will never accept that. These hospitals will never accept that Mohbad died in their hospital. When someone dies, even in the hospital, a nurse, if that's why you ask nurses, some nurses, they will tell you, they don't want anybody to die in their shift. Why? Because they cannot explain, they don't want to start defending cause of death or how this person died. Why didn't you take care of the person? Because it will show that you are incompetent. You understand? It will show that you didn't do your job well. You didn't manage the person. If they see that you manage the person, you're able to defend the person's death, then they will say, okay. But just in case tomorrow, the person is a prominent person, just like this Mohbad case, and even if it had happened in the hospital will still be questioned. They will still be querying them. And that's why they are debunking with all their full chest that people cannot come and spoil our image. I hope you understand now. This is why those people will say, no, if people cannot come and spoil our image. That this boy never died in our hospital while treating, but he died from outside. Now let us do this. This is the Perez, so that people will not say, I didn't edit to see it's Perez Medical Hospital on the 25th of September, 2023. I don't want to go from front. Let me start from we consider. Here it says, we consider it pertinent to put on record that at about 4:30 p.m., please take notice, 4:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023, when these people announced Mohbad died, the lifeless body of Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, also known as, that's Aka, also known as, because some people say, no, it's also known as, so Aka means AKA means also known as Mohbad, was brought to our medical facility, and our medical team, that's the hospital, their medical team, because if I say don't say I work there, please, for those that used to, people that used to misinterpret people. Our medical team immediately sprang into action, and after assessment, it was discovered that there was no sign. Are you seeing it? No sign of life. No center or peripheral pulse. That's where you used to check pulse. You know where if you put your fingers on the side of your wrist towards your hand and where you put your wrist or somewhere around there, you'll be feeling pulse. You'll be counting 1 to those places that used to feel those beats. They checked there, nothing like that. They've even placed stethoscope. They didn't feel anything. They said no heartbeats. Then again, they said no recordable vital signs. The vital signs is maybe they've used pulse oximeter. Pulse oximeter is O2 oxygen you might not still understand it, Sha. Anyway, when they do the SpO2, that's the I said SpO2. When they do the pulse, they use pulse oximeter to just check this thing. That's the oxygen regulation of the pulse, in the blood or something like that. Sha. Well, nobody is science, we can't talk for here. That's vital signs. They check everything. They check your temperature. They check the temperature. They check the pulse rates. They check the blood pressure. Nothing was reading. Nothing. Everything was just reading 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So no recordable signs. And his pupils were fixed and dilated. When they said fixed is that if you flash lights now in someone's eye, you open the person's eyes, you flash lights, you will see that the eyes, either the lashes will blink or the person's eye, the person will try and roll it or something. But this one, it wasn't, Mohbad's eyes was not rolling. Then that eyeball, they said it was dilated. When when you cook fish or fry fish, you know how fish eyes used to be, kind of white, kind of. But this one, human own, we just turn inside that PP, you see it will be looking like inside egg. You know, if you peel that white part of egg, you know that robo, that thing that is like a ball, that is like no, that thing that is like kilankpe, that PP. For if you boil fish, you know it will be white. When you lick that white off, you know there's one robo thing that you will see inside that looks like yolk, but it's not yolk. But when you lick it out, that white thing, you know inside you will see something like glass, kokoro like this. Yes, that pupil will now turn that way. The normal pupil where they see black, a dilated one will turn to that one, so that you have knowledge of what, in case you see someone like that. Like dilated. Then I said, so they said that his pupils were fixated and dilated. That's what it means. So that pupil, that inside eye, is to turn to that way. Then I said, on attempting CPR, that's cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Thank you, Gisas. Pulmonary resuscitation, that's the chest compress. That means they were compressing his chest, trying to make the heart pump blood and, help, because sometimes the heart might be too weak. So when you do that, it's for you to pump blood for circulation. So pulmonary resuscitation, they will blow in air, you pop in air, you compress, chest compression, you blow in air, release again, do like that. They did all that. They said nothing happened. Then they now said rigor mortis stiffening. Now this is it. They said rigor mortis. In bracket, they now wrote stiffening of some parts of the body. Are you getting it now? Stiffening of some parts of the body in relation to death was observed. And the person who brought him to our facility were informed that it was a case of BID. They wrote again, brought in dead. Brought in dead. So they said, upon inquiry about the circumstances leading to the emergency, our team was informed that the deceased was being treated at home by a nurse. So you see, that was what they told the hospital. Being treated at home by a nurse, and that she administered injections on him. Our team thereafter advised that the body be taken to the nearest government hospital where it can be deposited in the morgue. Now let's go back. 4:30 p.m. and don't forget this word, rigor mortis. Rigor mortis, see it here. Rigor mortis had already set in. Rigor mortis. Then they said stiffening of some parts of the body. They didn't say stiffening of every part of the body. Stiffening of some parts of the body. It means that part of Mohbad was already wearing out. The parts where I'm going there to show you. Let me show you. Let's go back to this place. Let's go back. So you have an idea to this rigor mortis picture. Now, stiffening, this is all round stiffness. But here at this part, Mohbad was already wearing out. They said stiffening of some part of the body. So it means it was after 24 hours. It might be 28 hours, 30 hours that they took Mohbad to the hospital. Yeah, they said eyelids, lower jaw, face, another muscle of the back. So this is it now, muscles of the back, of neck and trunk. These are the places that you might notice. Muscles of the abdomen and lower limbs. These are the parts you will notice that will be breaking down. So now you see it now. But based on the timing, Wunmi said, and I quote, yeah, meaning Mohbad was flaccid. So it's between this period, dead more than 36 hours. So it was more than 36 hours before 48 hours that. So they had about 12 hours for the whole of the kidney to wear off, algo motis to wear off before it will enter another stage. So you see, Wunmi, them, they took Mohbad within this period after 36 hours of Mohbad by to the hospital. So let me show you flaccid here. What flaccid means. So here it is. Flaccid means jobolo. You see it here. This flaccid. Of parts of the body, soft and hanging loosely or limply, especially so as to look or feel unpleasant, soft, loose, flabby, slack, out of tone. So you see, when they were holding Mohbad's hand, because if Mohbad was stiff, Ade West wouldn't have been holding Mohbad's hand saying, Mohbad is dead, you'll be flinging Mohbad's hand like that. So it means it was more than 36 hours or exactly 36 hours that they took Mohbad to the hospital. So with this viewpoint of mine, now you all understand that Darosha helped us to solve that Mohbad died on a Monday. And according to Darosha, he said that when they were carrying Mohbad into the house, Mohbad was heavy already and he was smelling. And you people now say the father will see the corpse on the floor smelling. Anyway, let me mute myself. Thank you very much. Anyone that has anything to say, please go ahead and speak. I mute my camera and I mute myself. Thank you very much.
Imole, God bless you. God bless your wisdom. God bless everybody.
What's your own? Thank you very much, the Benjamin. You don't want to give me lion. You don't want to
Thank you, our teacher. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Our teacher, we really appreciate you. We appreciate your knowledge. Thank you. God will continue to bless you. Thank you.
You have done so well. You have done a lot in this justice. God shall continue to replenish your wisdom in Jesus' name. I want to greet Westo. Westo, your sacrifices shall never go in vain. You, I'm telling you, your sacrifices, your time, your investment, your everything, this cause of justice shall never go in vain. They can never deny you what is due for you. Gate of hell cannot prevail over your life. Every other person that is doing everything possible to give Mohbad justice, God shall not disappoint you. You guys are too valuable. You guys are very, very worthy of every good thing that you're going to be getting at the end of this justice. God shall show you mercy. God shall speak for you. God shall stand for you. God shall advocate for you. God shall give you victory. God shall favor you beyond your labor. God shall always answer you, even before you call him. Heaven shall be open unto you. Good lines shall fall into you, in nicest places. You shall be God's inheritance. The Lord shall be your strength. He shall be your refuge. He shall be your buckler. He shall be everything that you want him to be in your life. You shall never be neglected. You shall never be neglected in life. God shall be your author and the finisher of your faith. You are blessed. You are not only blessed, even your children are blessed. And for those of you that are single, your spouse is blessed. Everything that shall come out of you, they are blessed. You cannot do this and not see the hands of God in your life. It is not possible. Even your past mistakes, your past sins are forgiven, for you have come out to stand for the truth. Your past misdeeds are washed off, for you have come out to stand with the voiceless. Heaven shall plead your case. Mercy shall prevail over judgment in every aspect of your life. The coven will not overcome you and your generations. You have become a point of contact for everyone that knows you for mercy as from today. It is well with your destiny. It is well with your destiny. It is well with your destiny. in the mighty name of Jesus. You are all blessed in the mighty name of Jesus. I want to say a few words too. Now, Imole has dug so deep to unravel the mystery behind Mohbad's death concerning the CTC and the report from the hospitals that Mohbad's lifeless body was taken to. Mohbad was brought in dead. Mohbad was not dead on arrival because he did not get there alive. When they say dead on arrival, to me, he was dead when he got there. When he got there, no, it was brought in dead. BID was the right words or statement for Mohbad's body. And that was what happened. Mohbad died in the house. Wunmi and her team, they watched Mohbad died. They made sure that Mohbad could not be resuscitated. They made sure that Mohbad could not be even in a vegetative state. You know, there are some patients that are brain dead. They will say they are in resuscitative, they are in vegetative state. They are brain dead, but they are still alive. Do you understand? They put them on life machine so that they will be kept alive and see if the brain can be renewed or can receive oxygen to function optimally or maybe close to optimally. Do you understand? But in Mohbad's case, they could not put him on any life machine. The brain was dead, the organs were dead, the nerves were dead, everything in his body was dead. Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo saw to it. She saw to make sure that there was no point of return for him. She watched him breathe his last breath. She watched him went cold. She watched him turn stony. She made sure that no way out for him before she started calling her co-conspirators to come in and write the last chapter of their fake story. It shall never be well with Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo and all those that are supporting her. It shall never be well with them. It shall never be well with them. This was devilish. It was a very severe act of wickedness. It was callousness. It was with so much disdain that they killed Mohbad. There was no sympathy, no empathy. They showed that boy no mercy. People can be so heartless. It was pathetic. It defied every sense of humanity that they watched Mohbad died in his own home. Wunmi kò ní dá fún ibi tó bá wà. Cynthia Adebanjo kò ní dá fún ibi tó bá wà lówùúrọ̀ yìí. You are cursed, Cynthia Wunmi Adebanjo. Everything that comes out from you is cursed too. Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo. You cannot escape this justice. I've said it and I will keep on saying it. Lagos is the safest place for you. Forget about anybody capping, saying he's a cultist or he's no cultist. Forget about those that are talking. Wunmi should be afraid of many that are not talking. Wunmi should be afraid. Wunmi should beg the government that please, they should keep her in prison if she likes herself. If she likes herself, let her beg the government to sentence her to prison. Because once we before her, oh my life, the streets are partying. The streets are billowing. The streets are yelling. They are yelling. They are. I'm telling you. Street is yelling. Umi shall go down. Oh. I'm telling you, go and write it down. No. Umi will go down. Oh. It will be the last person that she will buy. It will be the last person she will buy. I'm telling you. Go and write it down.
Ourselves will be smelling it now. When they have handled Darosa at Corona, ourselves we know that she's not safe. She knows that people are waiting for her outside. Seriously, both young and old, both the youth and the elderly people, both women and men. She knows that she's not free.
That's why she went to hide, living with Yabo Ojo now. That's why she went to hide there.
I'm telling you, there is danger looming over that lady. Even she herself is danger. Is a danger to herself. I'm telling you the truth. The pain is not going away. If you and I that did not have direct contact with Mohbad are parent like this, if you and I that were no Mohbad fans when he was alive are parent like this, how much more those that were his fans when he was alive? That have come across.
You see what they do to Otuba? She herself should be knowing that is blessing, that is sample for her. The Otuba thought they cannot touch him or they cannot do anything to him. When they want to handle him, why is he running away for his life? And why Darosa too is trying to escape there? All of them are not, in fact, no way, no loophole for them to escape this matter. Because this thing is, both people that did not talk that they are silent killer and silent watcher, they monitor them. And when they finish with them, we will hear the news then.
Confirm, you have just said the truth. I told her, I said she should be afraid of thousands and millions that are not talking. She should not be afraid of you and I that are talking. She should be afraid of many that are not talking, that they are not saying ping. Hey, she should be afraid. Kolemu jail, she cannot escape. The nature will not allow me to escape. The God that created heaven and the earth will never allow me to escape. The Lord of hosts will not allow me to escape this. The enemy of the Bali will not allow me to escape this. I am that I am will not allow me to escape this. The omnipotent and omniscience, the creator of the creations that was never created, can never allow me to escape this. The judge that cannot be judged will never allow me to escape this. The unchangeable changer will not allow me to escape this. The replacing irreplaceable will never allow me to escape this. Except if God has ceased to be God, that's why we will escape this. Let's go and write it down. We killed Mohbad, and yet she wants to inherit all his properties. We killed Mohbad, and yet she wants to send Baba Mohbad to jail. We killed Mohbad, and yet she scattered the remnants of the Yadra's life. We killed Mohbad, and yet she wants to pin his death on the innocents. Hey, Umi, I pity you. The womb that bore you is cursed, Umi. Even the sperm that produced you, there is curse on it too. I'm telling you, this is beyond what you alone can carry. The cause is beyond what you alone can carry. I'm telling you. If you had known, you wouldn't have done it. You did it. It became too big for you to navigate. It became too deep for you to swim. It became too obscured for you to see. You have done the most abominable. You have done the most abominable by killing Mohbad. Firstly, there was no fight that resulted in injury on Mohbad's arms. Mohbad's injured site was a long-time injury and was a scar on that part of the arm. Mohbad did not sustain any injury at the Ikorodu show. Secondly, Mohbad was already dead almost 24 hours, 36 hours, as Imole has analyzed before they announced it to the whole world. Thirdly, Mohbad did not bleed anything from Ikorodu to Lekki. No man alive can bleed for 3 hours and still remain standing. No man alive. If you bleed profusely for ordinary 30 minutes, you will know what it is when they tell you that you have only 5 liters of blood in your body. And when you lose more than 30%, you must land in a hospital for blood transfusion, or else you are a goner. The nurse did not go to Mohbad's house to treat Mohbad alive. The nurse was there to cover up the injury and made Mohbad presentable when he will be taken to the hospital. The nurse was part of the story to finish up that Yoruba movie that Yabo Ojo wrote for them. Thirdly, none of the injections they claim the nurse gave to Mohbad that by him could kill Mohbad. All of them, none of them could kill Mohbad. If Mohbad died as a result of any of the injection, the autopsy and the toxicology results would not have come out to be inconclusive. Take it from me. They know what they are doing. That was why they said it was inconclusive. Because they were afraid of the backlash. They were not only afraid of the public backlash, they were afraid of medical legal backlash. They were afraid of professional backlash. They knew they would call their license to order. They knew if the real toxicology proved otherwise, that they were going to call the license of that useless man that came to read that rubbish. They will call it to order. And they are going to question where he got his experience, where he was tutor, which school did he graduate, what he did to become a consultant pathologist in University of Lagos or whatever he's working. That was why he said it was inconclusive. The man was very smart, a little. That was why he found an easy place to hide in case they bring a contrary result. So they know exactly when they are saying, when they told us that the result was inconclusive. They could not stick their neck out with that fake result they brought out. Nobody wanted his neck to be cut for that shenanigans. And that was why they were playing card by saying inconclusive. I want us to be very steadfast. I've said it times with that number. Anybody that thinks that any good thing will come out from Mohbad, that person is a joke concerning this case. Anybody that think any good thing will come out from Daosa, Adura, and Spendi, in this case, that person is a joke. The only place where good things can come out from them is when you put their axe on a fire. And that is when they get to criminal courts. They will be asking for pampers. They will be asking for a bed. Some of them will collapse. They will have what they call postural hypotension. Postural hypotension is a medical condition that makes your blood pressure to drop unexpectedly when you stand up and you go into fainting. Some of them, they will drop, and some of them will sustain what they call Gardman fracture that will result in broken of their jaw bones when they fall down. Let them be capping. Let them be gallivanting. Let them be talking as if they are in kindergarten. By the time they get to the courts, by the time they get to the criminal courts, all of them will receive senses. All of them will get, their brains will get resetted. They think this is a joking matter. They believe in Baba Liam. They believe in Bastation law. They don't know anything. Even Mohbad will get to criminal court and defend everything she has said. This is not a joke. Nobody is capping. They don't know the thunder that will strike them in criminal courts. They don't know the volcano that will erupt in criminal courts. I pity them. I pity them. They are afraid of the lightning, but they don't know the thunder is still warming up. You know, before there is thunder, at times, the lightning will come first. Before there will not be thunder, there will be the... They are afraid of the lightning alone. This is the lightning. They are just seeing the lightning and they are afraid. They don't know there is still a thunder that will come after the lightning. I pity Yadura. I pity Spendi. I pity all of them. They will go down. I'm so certain about that. Nobody should castigate the legal team. Nobody should castigate that son. He knows exactly what he's doing. People that are castigating him, they are just ignorant of how the law works. I've said it before. People that have not passed the O level, they've not passed the WAEC examination. They are there criticizing the son. Those that don't know anything about the law school, some of them don't even have ordinary national diploma. They are there castigating the legal team. So when they see people talking, I will just laugh. I will just laugh. Even those that are going to Google to find out what is this, they are there castigating the legal team. Google is their saving grace, so they lack the intellect, they lack the knowledge. But because they have access to Google, they go there and look for what is the meaning of A, what is the meaning of B. They are there castigating the legal team. That's why I will just be laughing. They call us uneducated illiterate. Thank God. Or educated illiterate, rather. Thank God. But some of them, they are uneducated illiterates. And yet, they'll be the ones to say, when to go over there, I will just be laughing. Please, let us be guided. We should know which platform we have to go to so that they will not mess up with our mental health. It is very, very important, please. Know where to go to so that you can preserve your mental health. God is in this case, and God will fight this battle, whether enemies like it or not. Justice shall come. Justice we shall get. Justice will not be compromised. It's going to be total justice, not a justice with condition. It's going to be complete justice, not a selective justice. It's going to be complete justice, not a compromised justice. God will not give us a compromised justice in this case. God will take all his glory. God will take all what is due for him and will not share it with anybody. God will not share his glory with anybody. Let us remain steadfast and let us be positive. Work on your mental health. Don't let anybody mess it up. God will bless all of you. God will bless all of you. God of Elijah and Elisha shall bless all of you beyond your expectation. It is not with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and good afternoon, good evening, good midnight, or any weather it is from your side. I greet you. I salute the courage of everyone, especially those who have been part of the program since yesterday night. Here in Nigeria, right now as I speak now, it is 21 minutes past 10. It is Sunday morning in Nigeria, this Sunday, September 15th, and we see here, we're doing what we know how to do. It is what it is. God bless you, Vengeance. Even from where I'm getting, where I'm getting my nap, I can hear the voice. And I wonder who is going to come online to come and play your voice. I've not seen that person. I've it off when he ever fed. Thank you. Please let us bring the lights to Okay, please help tap our tap. Let's continue to enjoy it. Yeah, we are going to do our Sunday service here. We go nowhere. So our Sunday service is going to be about Mohbad and a good therapy for us. For those whose mental health has been messed up, I've gotten to tell you that there is a word that can relieve your pains now. The more I discover more things, the more I bring it out to you. But the first one I discover is that, you just have to bullshit all the trash men. And, you have to call out all the nonsense they are doing, man, and not leave any stone unturned, man. And we're going to be doing it, man. And we're going to get justice, man. And it's going to be a week of, man, for our mental status to be fine, man, because we can't continue this way, man. It's really messing up, man. All right, when we do this, man, it's going to kind of put us in a state of, calmness, man. All the headache, man, is going to be calm, man. And that's the way we go, man. So, please, man, let's continue, man. It's justice for Mohbad, man. No retreat, man. No surrender, man. So we go that way, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for those who have been helping to moderate when I was having my night, man. I see fresh looks and I see Grace, still part of the show since yesterday. They deserve a round of applause. Thank you, Razi Joey. Thank you, Razi Joey. Fresh looks, God bless you. I see Mama Justin and I see Titi Musimbi. God bless you as you join. All right, we'll move on with what it is that, Sarah, you are there too. Sarah 32. Okay, Imole, I trust you would have done a lot. Despite the fact I was having a nap, I know you would have done a lot.
You are doing a lot of work. I don't know where you've gotten all of this energy to do this. Even me, I don't have all the time. But because you are doing it not because you want to do anything with it, it's because you just want the public, the world, to know what is aiding. And it has really been helpful. Even for me, I've learned a lot of things, and I don't know, man. You're doing a great job, man. God bless you, man. I see Vegas Queen, Ijaya Olule. Vegas Queen, welcome, man. Imole, for the great job you're doing. People are celebrating you. I join them to celebrate you, man.
That's good, man. Thank you, man. Glory to God, man.
Good. Thank you, man. God bless you, man. I see Josie Victory. Josie Victory, you welcome, man. Mary Miller, you welcome, man. I see Ade, I see Similar, I see Constance, man. Everyone's Auntie Abiola, I greet you, man. Let's continue, man. God bless you, man. All right, it is what it is, no retreat, no surrender. Okay, let me just do a general recap of why the show was done. Initially, I was not having any plan for a show yesterday. I just go around the internet and I see different kind of stuff. I could not just understand, and it's kind of giving me headache. And at a point, I decided to say, man, it's already, affecting my mental status, man. Let me just go online to play online game. And, I just want them to know that they are not the only one that sabi to play us with game. They are not the only one that can play game. So I opened the live. I was just playing Candy Crush. People were telling me, where so? Play Candy Crush. I did. Play Subway Sub. I did. Play Temple Run. You see one problem about that Temple Run. Ever since that guy don't run, the guy never reached his destination. Even sometimes, you see Subway Sub, when you do that, when you play to an extent, you will see entering a stage, taking to another stage, another level, and so on. But you see Temple Run, now so you go the run. You know they reach they reach the destination. Everyone that wants justice to score full justice, those people that doesn't want us to get justice, now so them go run like Temple Run, they not go reach their destination by God grace. If you want to disrupt justice, you don't want us to get justice, you run like Temple Crush, you will not reach your destination. After the game, people are like, well, so let's just catch some fun. It's necessary to play the game. The game is important because, we still have to interact regardless, because we have to do something that will cool us off, man, because it's draining and it's really, really affecting us. You hunt 3 phones and it won't be enough. 4 phones, not enough. 10 phones, not enough. What's going on? You can't do that. It's not going to help our sanity. Some people, some family, they've collected their children's phone. You collected your husband's phone. You still using your phone. You don't want, it's still not enough. You even laptop, office laptop you are supposed to be using to do office work. You want it. You'll be using that to watch Sister Comfy's page. You open another one for Westo page, another one for Young Daddy page, another one for, different hosts. Volashade page, Logo page, La Disney page, everyone online, Arifa's page, and so on and so forth. You see, you just get to know that you don't want to miss this one. Miss it by what to Faja, Ewaniki Wagbobai, Ele to Soro, Ele to Leo, Ele to shame me, so it's all sort of mess up, man. And before you know, the family are trying to come together to settle. They want to enter Baba Mohbad. Everyone Baba Kojade. We don't go grief for anybody. In order to pull off, we decided to name the show, and that is how we come about, man. This is getting too much for us. So those of you who don't understand the secret behind man, that is the secret behind man. We cannot take it anymore, man. Even the person I am trying to see if he's going to, be able to mend the show. I was like, how is this person going to mend the show? But he was able to do it frankly, and it's a perfect man for him. I'm talking about another person than Vengeance. Vengeance, man! They're able to do it, man. Oh, bless you, man. The only person I've not seen to mend the show is Olaide. He was trying to mend the show, but it's not mending at all. The man is not mending. Kofi Nene, I see you. Thanks for joining the show, man. All great commenters, all the Kpia warriors, I greet you, man. You know the person. I know if I should mention that person, all of them I go laugh. I wonder if that person will mend the show. There are two actually, but I'm still expecting one. If the first person can mend the show, definitely the second person will mend the show. Let's put sentiments apart. With the kind of voice and vibe of that person, do you think the person will be able to mend the show? Who knows what I'm talking about? Let me just tell us. I'm expecting God's protection to go and mend the show. Please, how is God's protection going to mend the show? God protection, you go mend tire. You know what? Ìyá tí ní tó sọ níbi orí ọ̀pọ̀lọ́ tó sọ níbi orí ọ̀pọ̀lọ́ ìfà tó tẹ̀lé Fọláṣadé ó wá bọ́ sínú kùkẹ́rì òkùnkùn ní ìfà. How are you going to mend that show? I don't understand it. However, help me to send this show to God's protection to come and mend the show, because I can't wait to laugh. All right, if you all it is, thank you for joining, everyone. God bless you. Please, I'm expecting God protection to come and mend the show. You know the second person. Once I mention God's protection, you will know the second person I'm talking about. If you can get the second person's name, I'm going to mail you, man. Can you guess who the person is? Who is the person? Zenabensi, man. God bless you, man. You got it. I want to see your more success to come and mend the show, man. Please, ever me share see Yabado, come and mend the show you. I can't wait to laugh. Honestly. Okay, let's start the men again and do a kind of summary. All right, so far so good. Let me start from Yeti 70. Yeti 70, man, how you doing? What the motherfucker no go, man? You have the floor, man. Yeti 70, go on, man.
Good morning. I'm busy at the moment, please.
Oh, you busy at the moment, man. All right, we'll be expecting you when you're through, man. So, let me just go to God's Art, man. God's Art, how is it, man? Please unmute your mic, man. It's God's Art, no, it's good art, sorry. Good art. Please unmute your mic, man.
Hello, man. All is going well, man.
Oh, my God. Please let us start, man. Let's forward. Okay, man. Okay, fire on, man. How's it been going, man? Or how's the show, man?
Going well. Like we discussed a lot of things, and I don't know what else to say again.
I will find you. I will find you.
I don't know what else to say, man.
All right, man. So we'll continue, man.
Yes, please. Let's continue.
Oh, I see Binti Laye, man. I see Binti Laye, man. Binti Laye saying wala for man. Yeah, come, man. Here we go, man. All right, Nature Zone, man. Are you there, man? How is area, man? Let's hear from you, man. Nature Zone is over to you, man.
Well, man. Honestly, I really enjoyed the show because, man, the audio that they play about the interview of Madam Tenny, all those stuff. You know, when you are listening to something alone, you may not enjoy it like when you are listening it with
don't break the rule, man. Don't break the rule, man. Don't break the rule, man. Don't break the rule, man.
So I really enjoyed it. Honestly, my mental status was in order when I started listening to it, and me stay in midst of brilliant, intelligent people. I really appreciate the show, honestly.
You have been fine already. You're going to send lion to everyone here, except to correct yourself because you are broken.
Okay, man. Okay, man. I'm so sorry for that, man. So I enjoyed the show, man. So it's very nice. I want us to continue, man. So very brilliant show, and I'm with very brilliant and intelligent people, man. So very, very nice to be here.
Thank you, man. All right, we continue to many to, Miracle don't come here. Miracle, man, I want to motherfucking number, man. Can you just submit your mic, man?
Motherfucking man. What's good? What are you talking about, man? I gotta enjoy yourself.
Lè wá kú wọ̀ nípa wa àwọn agbọ̀n rẹ̀ dí àti kú mẹ́rin. So fire for me.
Sorry, man.
Everybody sit baby, man. I just do it. Gary, baby.
Oh, I man. Nature no slow telling man. But when nature come here and say she'll drop lion, man. Like nature grab the man. Hello, man, everyone, man.
I have to grab the man, please. I have to grab the man, please. How many people am I going to send the lion to, man? Oh my God, I'm not ready for that, man. So I have to play along, man.
Oh my God, man.
Oh my God, Niku said, ọbẹ̀ yí wa lórí. Àwọn agbọ̀n rẹ̀ dí àti yí lórí máa ṣe wáyé.
So, man, you're not putting there, so you're fine. You're fine, man. You're the one making wrong.
You gotta send the lion to my banquet now. I'm not gonna
honestly, man, you're the one making the law, man. Westo, you have to put the man, okay?
No, man.
Let's give
every finalist lions, man. That's the punishment, man.
Sorry, I'm sorry, man. It's not my fault, man. I'm trying to tell them, man, that you are already, man. They say, Niku, man. Kilo stay now. So they don't have any, man. Kilo go fast, man. They want to wash it, man. Man. All right, man. Minty Laye, man, you welcome, man.
Good morning, man. Good morning, everybody, man. I enjoy this one, man.
Okay, I will not be my son, man. No, you are wearing the soul, man. Are you sure, man? Binti Laye sọ̀rọ̀, man.
I'm really sure, man. I'm really sure, man. I got it so, man.
Oh, wow. So, how do you see the whole thing, man? Where are you standing, man? You want the reunion, man? Or what do we do, man?
I think the union will be okay, man.
Okay, that is opinion, man.
That's my opinion, man. If the union will give us justice, man, we need it. If we can give us the justice, we need it, man.
Voila, man. Anyway, it's your opinion, man. And I say about Sunday, man. Oh, this is about Sunday 24, man. Let's go, man. Anyway, man, Binti Laye, welcome, man. I really appreciate you, man. And, we cannot allow them to use Walori, man. It's getting too much, man. And, our mental status needs to be checked, man. And, man. All right, God's protection, I'm waiting for you, man. Zena Bensi, I'm waiting for you, man. Eba mi send that to one, man. I get man.